And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall, at my usual stand. 5,000 years ago is just a minute ago, a blink of the eye to some men. To them, the morning of the world is just a tick of the clock away. They are that small group of scholars and scientists known to the rest of us as archaeologists. Men and women who coax the secrets of the past out of the bosom of an ancient earth, who scratch the long-hidden wonders of antiquity from a soil grown hard with time.
Your shop is filled with so many strange and beautiful things. Might you possibly have any samples of pottery? Ancient pottery.
I have many such beauties, sir.
Local ones? Even fragments, broken pieces, discovered in some long-forgotten cave or excavation? Something like this?
Sir, if you know what is good for you, leave my shop at once.
Well, what's wrong? Ever since I got here, everyone in this town seems to
Leave, I beg you. I have nothing for you. Go back to wherever you came from. You carry danger with you. You carry death.
Our mystery drama, Journey into Nowhere, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Arnold Moss and stars Kurt Benson and Joan Lovejoy. In a far-off country near the Persian Gulf, the sun has been beating down brutally, blisteringly all day. Now, with the day almost at its end, it begins to take on the shape of a huge kettle of burnished bronze. Native workmen have been digging under that blazing sun in the white sands that are hemmed in on three sides by towering black cliffs. For weeks, they have been excavating on the site of an ancient civilization for a group of American archaeologists under the leadership of the distinguished scholar Dr. Carlo Oresti.
Everybody! We're all very tired. Tesbahu ala khaire. Good night to all of you. Al shukre. Thank you. They've put in a good day's work, Dorothy, and so have I. I'm absolutely bushed. How about you?
Oh, it's been a long day.
And a disappointing one, not much to show.
Not because we didn't try, Dr. Oresti.
Almost 2 months. All we've turned up are 2 or 3 promising leads.
Now, when I was a student of yours not so long ago, you taught us that where there were promising leads, there was hope.
Yes, but sometimes it's a little discouraging. Here we are where it all began, ancient Mesopotamia. Cradle of civilization, conquered, invaded by every warrior nation of history from time immemorial. And all we've turned up from the treasures of these vanished people is something close to a big fat zero.
Well, we still have a month. Every dig that's ever been made here in Al Jazeera has been a good one.
Oh, you were always a very good student, Dorothy. But I won't be happy
until someday you find what's been bugging you all your life. The Majera inscription, right?
I have a gut feeling, an instinct that it could be right here. Somewhere underneath these sands. And if I find it, I'll hold a key to one of the deepest secrets of all mankind.
Good Lord. What's that?
Well, it can't be thunder. Not at this time of the year.
And the sun shining? What on earth?
Oh, hold it, Dorothy. Stand still. That's an earth tremor.
What?
I never heard of an earthquake in this part of the world. Quick! Quick, Dorothy! Duck under the shelter!
It's getting worse. Dr. Oresty, watch out! That support beam over your head! It's beginning to crack! Right over your head! Are you all right?
I think so. Little bump on the head. I guess I got away from that falling beam just in time.
Well, that earthquake, or whatever it was, came out of nowhere.
Strange.
You think it might have disturbed anything in the dig?
I doubted it. It didn't last more than several... Dorothy,
What?
don't move. Stay right where you are.
What is it?
Look there.
It's a shard. A piece of broken pottery.
An earth tremor must have dislodged it, and we were standing almost on top of it. Get out your brush.
Yeah.
Clean away the sand as carefully as you can.
It's beautiful.
And we're the first to lay eyes on it in thousands of years. Careful.
Look, there's writing on it. Around the circumference.
Let's see. Oh, of course, that's pre-Hellenic Greek. 3,500 years old if it's a day. Erebos, Uranu, Meson, Ktonoste.
Something about heaven and earth.
A place of darkness midway between the deepest earth and highest heaven. Now, wait a minute, Dorothy. Look here. Look, around the edge just before it breaks off.
Well, that looks like Majira.
Majira. Exactly. Dorothy, this is it. It has to be. The Majira inscription. And look, this little piece of black glass over here.
Well, that looks like obsidian.
It's no bigger than a dime, shaped like a face, an animal's face, and a little hole at the top.
And little ears and eyes. Like the tiny head of a sheep or a lamb.
Dorothy, you remember from your reading who Majira was?
One of the goddesses of vengeance, wasn't she?
The principal one, the spirit of revenge, able to confuse and benumb men's minds with a potion called Nephalia. And when she wept...
She wept tears of blood. Yes, I remember.
And she kept changing her appearance from one creature to another. Her favorite disguise was a sheep or a lamb. Do you recall that she even assumed different shapes at one and the same time?
Of course.
Oh, this has to be it. This little lamb's head of black glass confirms it. Now, if I can only find the missing part of this inscription, it could lead to the elimination of everything in our lives that's corrupt and evil.
Oh, there's that rumbling again. And it's getting very dark. Doctor, let's get into the Jeep and go back to the camp before anything really serious happens. I'm frightened.
Tomorrow morning, I leave for the mountains of the west. That's where the whole myth of Majira began. There, this piece of broken pottery may be the passport to the most important discovery a man could ever make.
I wish you'd change your mind about this trip.
Oh, there isn't a thing to worry about.
You have your bus ticket.
Right here in my pocket. And my revolver, just in case.
Well, let's hope you'll have no reason to use that. Dr. Oresty, one question.
Uh-huh.
In the mountains of the west, where you're going, you say that Majira is very real to the people who live there.
It's one of the reasons I'm going.
You mean to say they actually claim to see her?
So they say. In different forms, under different names. And if she exists for them...
She will exist for you?
Until I find her and try to destroy her.
But how do you destroy something that doesn't really exist? A myth, a legend. It's not as if Majira were really an actually living creature.
Well, that's just the point. If I can find a way to destroy the idea of Majira in the minds of the people, then the idea of vengeance, of getting even with the other fellow, will be killed. It may be the beginning of a way to find peace in the world.
I see. Well, be careful, Dr. Oresti. And good luck.
Thank you. Oh, by the way, I've put a string through the hole in the little black lamb's head we found at the dig, and I'm going to wear it around my neck as an ornament, like this.
For protection?
Well, why not? If that doesn't protect me, I don't know what will. Porter! Porter! Yakshichal! Please carry these for me. Min Fandluk! And get me a taxi, please. A taxi! Well, Porter, where are you going? Well, why are you running away? What's wrong with you? I guess I can carry my own bag, find my own taxi. Funny about that, Porter.
Holmes, kind sir. Holmes, for the love of Allah, Holmes, have compassion for the less fortunate.
Here, take this.
The blessings of Allah, the blessings of all your gods go with you always.
Save your blessings, good woman, for an object more worthy than I.
May all your days... No! Allah protect me! Take your money. May God protect me from all evil.
She threw away the money I gave her. Well, what can be wrong?
Welcome to the Street of the Seven Silversmiths.
Well, where did you...
Permit me to introduce myself. Mahmoud bin Said, your most humble servant, proprietor of this modest shop behind you.
House of Mahmoud, rarest curios.
Won't you enter and grace my poor establishment with the honor of your presence?
Look, Mr. Mahmoud, I've just arrived on the bus. It was a long, hot trip. All I want is a bed and a bath and a little rest.
I understand perfectly. Won't you please step inside my shop, Mr...
Oresti, Dr. Carlo Oresti. Well, if you insist, but just for a minute.
Through these curtains, if you please. Welcome. This is my home as well as my shop, you see. May I offer you a glass of mint tea?
Well, not at this moment, thank you. Oh, your shop is beautiful.
Thank you.
And what an assortment. Old Berber rifles, ancient knives, swords from all over the world.
All of them razor sharp.
Yes, and these strange masks. Grotesque statuettes. Why, with all these wonderful things you have here, would it be possible that you might also have samples of pottery, ancient pottery, shards, fragments, broken pieces that might have been found in this region, in caves, or in an excavation? Like this?
A moment until I put on my spectacles. At my age, it's necessary to... Dr. Oresti, if you know what is good for you, leave my shop at once.
Well, what's wrong? Ever since I stepped off the bus, everyone in this town seems to
Leave, I beg you. I have nothing for you, nothing. Go back to wherever you came from. You carry danger with you. You carry death. Go!
Don't push me, please. Just tell me why and I'll go. Now, why does everyone run away from me? And what are you talking about? I carry danger. I carry death.
That talisman, the little animal head you wear about your neck, you know its meaning. It is one of the faces of Magira. This is why people run away from you. You terrify them.
Well, then I'll take it off.
You are trying to destroy Magira, correct? Abandon your search, for she will destroy you first.
I am not frightened.
You should be. My people are, and they know Magira. She fills them with a terror that cannot be measured. You are familiar with her weapons?
I think so.
The tears that are not tears of salt, but tears of blood. The potion that dulls the senses. the many different shapes that she assumes to confuse you, especially that of the black lamb.
I know them all.
And you know that above everything else, Majira will stop at nothing to keep her secret hidden. The secret you are trying to uncover.
I know the risk is great, and I'm willing to take it. What was that? Who's laughing?
What laughter? I hear nothing.
I could have sworn I heard the voice of a girl, a young girl, laughing.
You imagined it, I am sure. Now, if you will permit me to show you a few of my treasures. If you will look over your head, just above the chair on which you're sitting.
I see it.
A coat of mail.
No. Next to the coat of mail. What's that? That stuffed animal head mounted up there on the wall.
Oh, no. It is nothing, Dr. Oresti. The local taxidermist had no room for it. He gave it to me.
Well, why do you keep it?
It's a curiosity. The head of one of our local mountain sheep.
That laughter, it seems to be coming right out of the mouth of that lamb.
From the most ancient times, the lamb was the animal designated to be the symbolic victim of man's sacrifice to his gods. And now a lamb, a black lamb, has once again become symbolic. Only this time, for Dr. Carlo Oresti, it seems to have taken on a feeling of evil. But evil or not, it may lead him to the unraveling of a secret he thinks could begin to change the course of all mankind. I'll return shortly with Act Two. Dr. Carlo Oresti, archaeologist, has traveled halfway round the world searching for a piece of pottery thousands of years old. He has unearthed part of it. He is convinced that if he can find the rest, it may lead to a revelation that could bring a more peaceful world. He sits in the curio shop of Mahmoud bin Said, staring at the stuffed head of a small black lamb mounted on the wall.
Who is that, Mr. Mahmoud?
I told you, nothing.
That laughter, it seems to be coming right out of the mouth of that stuffed lamb's head up there.
Dr. Oresti, you are imagining.
No. It's going outside into the street.
Where are you going, Dr. Oresti?
I must follow that laughter.
No, stay where you are, please.
Don't try to stop me. I'm following it. It keeps moving around. Well, now where has it gone to?
May I help you, sir?
Huh? Well, where did you come from?
Does that matter? I am here. You are a stranger. You now have a friend.
Well, that's very, very kind of you, I'm sure.
You will need every friend you can get.
You're a very interesting young lady and a very pretty one, too. Beautiful, long black hair.
Your words are most generous.
Who are your parents? Where do you live? And, forgive me, please, but have you no better clothes than these that you wear?
You question much. My parents, who knows? I live where I wish. These torn rags, I prefer them. Why have you come to this place? What are you hoping to find here?
My work brings me here. I'm looking to uncover one of the deepest secrets of the world. What I should be looking for at this moment is a place to sleep. I've traveled a long way. I'm tired.
At the end of this street, there is the Inn of the One-Eyed Camel. It will suit you. This thing you are looking for, whatever it may be, if you find it, what then?
Well, then I will have things to do.
You have an idea where to find what you are searching for?
Maybe I do.
Some place of darkness?
What?
A place of little light?
Who are you?
I am your friend. Trust me.
But those words, where did...
Too many questions. Come, take my hand.
Something is happening to me. I find it difficult to breathe, to walk.
You are tired from your long journey. Here, drink from this little flask. It will help you. Drink deeply. Good. Good.
So sweet. Like... Hold on to my hand. Don't let go. I think I'm going to faint. Girl, where are you? Where have you gone? Erebos, Uranu, Meson, a place, darkness, midway.
No, don't try to move. Be quiet, Dr. Oreste. You will be well.
Well, who are you? Oh, you're the man from the curio shop.
Mahmoud bin Said at your service.
What happened? I left your shop looking for a place to sleep.
I know.
Well, where am I? What place is this?
You are in my humble home, at the back of my small shop. You are welcome.
Well, how did I get here?
You are taken ill. Momentarily. You fainted.
In the street. I remember she gave me something to drink.
Who gave you something to drink?
As I left your shop, a young girl came up to me. She seemed to know what I was here for.
What else?
Why, I asked her who she was. She took hold of my hand. I grew dizzy.
And she gave you something to drink, very sweet.
Yes. And then I just passed out.
I have done my best to warn you, Doctor. She knows why you are here, and she will do all in her power to destroy you. Dr. Oreste, go back to your own country.
Well, what are you talking about?
I am talking about Magiera. Who else?
Are you telling me that the young girl in the street...
Shh. Rest quietly, sir. I will go bring you some cold water to drink. I shall be but a minute.
It's so dark in here I can hardly see. Is it night? You? The girl who...
How do you feel?
What did you give me to drink?
A small drop to warm the mind, the heart, the soul.
Well, where are you? I can't see you. It's grown so dark.
Here, at the back door. Rise from your bed and follow me. Follow me and trust me.
Here is the cold water, Dr. Oreste.
Well, how did she get in here?
Again? You saw her again?
Yes, she was right here beside the bed.
Sir, I fear most gravely for your safety.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Mahmoud. I have a mission to fulfill.
More important to you than your life?
I've already wasted too much time. I'm going.
No, stay where you are.
Take your hands off me. Let me up.
I plead with you, do not leave this room.
I have an appointment, and I'm going to keep it.
And where is that?
I'm not absolutely certain. All I know is that it's a place of darkness, midway between the deepest earth and highest heaven.
Not much further to go. We are almost at the summit of the sacred mountain.
I must rest again. My head is so light, the air is so thin. Oh, we must be up 7,000 feet.
Do not stop. I will help. There. We have come to the summit. The very top of the mountain.
Everything is pitch black. There's not a star in the skies.
It is past midnight, and perhaps a storm comes.
You will stay here with me?
I led you here. I have not the slightest intention of leaving you.
I'm glad. Tell me, why have you brought me to the top of this mountain?
Because it is sacred to us. Here, sit down beside me on this flat rock. Oh, your hand. It is bleeding.
Oh, it's nothing. I scraped it on a rock as we were coming up.
I kiss your bleeding hand. The taste of your blood is exciting. Hold me in your arms. Tighter. Now, look into my eyes.
I can't. What's wrong? There's a pain in the back of my head. I can hardly see. My head is beginning to spin.
It is the height of the sacred mountain. You are not used to...
Don't let me fall.
Of course not, my dear. For you. The very best of care.
I don't know what came over me. There was a stabbing at the base of my skull.
You are a fool. Why do you not return to your own country instead of playing this child's game?
Child's game?
That piece of pottery you have in your knapsack.
How do you know about that? I never told you.
Ask no questions. That piece of pottery will lead you nowhere. It is meaningless.
It won't be when I find the missing fragment.
And you think you will find it? Where?
A place of darkness.
Midway between the deepest earth and highest heaven? Yes? You fool. Where do you think you are? This mountain is 8,000 feet above the level of the sea. The top of this mountain is midway between the depths of the earth and the highest point we see in the heavens. Darkness? A place of darkness? Can you see your own bleeding hand in front of your face, you blundering fool?
How dare you talk to me that way?
You struck me. You dared to strike me. Look. See what you have done.
You're weeping.
You have made me weep. Bring your lantern to my face.
Tears are streaming down your cheeks. Tears of bright red blood. Now, let me get my handkerchief. I'll wipe the blood from your cheeks.
And what else do you see? My very good friend?
Your face. Your face is changing. You're becoming an ugly old woman with cracked skin, and your hair...
My beautiful, long black hair
is turning into writhing, terrible snakes.
Their jaws are filled with poison, which they will spit at you. Hold me in your arms, as you did before.
No, I can't.
Caress my shining black hair.
It is not hair. They're squirming serpents. They're spitting out their venom. You want me to die.
Dr. Oreste! Dr. Oreste! Are you here?
Over here?
Dr. Oreste, where are you? I never thought I would make it to the summit. You all right, good sir?
I think so. How did you know I was here?
I knew the danger. I followed you.
Where is she? Has she gone?
The girl, again.
I came close to losing my life. I think I would have if you hadn't come when you did.
Fortune has been kind this night. Now, after I catch my breath, we had best go back down. The dawn begins to lighten in the east. And, sir,
Yes, Mr. Mahmoud.
would you like to take our little friend with you?
What friend? Where?
Lift your light a little higher. There, on that flat rock.
A beautiful little black lamb. I'll carry it down to the village. It just... Where is it? Where did it go? It disappeared.
Even as Dr. Oresti stretches out his hand, the black lamb melts into air, into thin air. But just as there is a faith that moves mountains, that makes all darkness light, Dr. Oresti continues to believe. He has faith that he can find the means of destroying Majera, goddess of vengeance, and with that, a beginning to a more harmonious existence for all men. I'll return shortly with Act 3. A philosopher of the Middle East has said that revenge is a luscious fruit, which, like the pomegranate or the persimmon, takes a long time to ripen. Once it comes to maturity, the taste is unmistakable, unique, and sometimes very sweet. Dr. Oresti and his companion are on top of a mountain in a far-off land. A strange girl has been with them and has vanished. Then for an instant, there was a small black lamb. As suddenly as it materialized, so suddenly it disappeared. And then...
Look, Mr. Mahmoud. The lamb's back again. I don't understand. Where did it come from? Where did it go?
Bring your light a little closer, sir. Right near its head. So, do you see anything peculiar about this little lamb?
Its eyes. It's as if blood had been dripping from its eyes.
Like tears. Tears of blood.
Are you telling me, Mr. Mahmoud, that this little animal...
I tell you nothing, sir.
She was here, Mr. Mahmoud. After a time we quarreled. She tasted my blood. She embraced me. And she tried to suffocate me. She grew old and horrible before my eyes. Her beautiful hair became poisonous snakes.
Dr. Oresti, it has been a long and exhausting night for both of us. Shall we go down to the village and try to get some sleep?
Not just yet.
What are you doing? Put down that gun!
I came almost 10,000 miles to do two things. To find the missing part of the Majira inscription, and I failed in that. And second, to destroy Majira if I could find her. Mr. Mahmoud, I have found her.
You missed! The lamb is running away!
Something wrong with this gun!
Too late, sir. It has escaped down the mountainside. Now, shall we go?
Wait! Just a minute. Look! Right here where the lamb was lying. Put on your glasses and look.
This broken fragment of pottery that the lamb was lying on.
The same shape. The same colors. It has to be the rest of the Majira inscription.
Oh, watch carefully where you place your feet, Dr. Oresti. These mountain paths can be most treacherous.
Thank you, I'll be careful. How much farther do we have to go?
Once we get past this huge boulder before us, we shall catch our first glimpse of the village.
Mr. Mahmoud, don't move.
What is it?
There, on top of the boulder.
A black lamb.
The same one. Only this time I'll get it. You just watch. What What's the matter with you? You fell right against me.
I'm most sorry. My foot slipped.
Yes, and I missed again.
Dr. Oreste, look, over there.
Well, not another one. Still another black lamb?
Yes, and see, another and another.
A whole flock of them. And every one of them jet black. They're heading toward us. They're going to push us right off this cliff. What do we do?
Stand your ground. Let me try to take care of them.
What's that?
It sounds like the voices and wings of many birds.
You're right. There are thousands of them.
Flying straight toward us, toward our heads.
Well, what are they? Crows, ravens?
Blackbirds of some kind.
They're coming in a straight line right at me. No! Go away, you filthy birds! Go away!
Go away, you ugly things! Away! Away! Another glass of hot mint tea, Doctor.
Thank you. You know, I can't thank you enough for getting me down off the mountain safely. I thought those crows, or whatever they were going to blind me.
They come sometimes. They think of other creatures as trespassers.
Yes. Now, let's get back to this shard of pottery.
Where did I put my spectacles? Ah, yes. Here they are.
You can see the two pieces fit together perfectly, as I suspected they would. The colors, the shape, the design, and the inscription, everything.
Extraordinary.
Now, if we can decipher it...
I leave that to you, sir.
Let's see, the first word looks like monoi, and then timoria, vengeance. Let's see now. Vengeance belongs... And then there's the other piece that fits in here that says to Magira. And then there's the word alone.
Vengeance belongs to Magira alone.
Now, follow the writing around the circumference. Tein, e, re, inen, se, he,
Something about peace.
Yes, peace. Peace will be found... No. Must be found in...
Yes, Dr. Oreste.
In the heart of man.
In the heart of man. You understand the meaning of what you hold in your hand?
Well, of course. That the place of darkness midway between the deepest earth and highest heaven is the heart of man, and that's the place where real peace must be looked for.
Most interesting.
There is no goddess of vengeance, and there never was. She existed, if she ever did, only in the minds of the stupid and the ignorant.
And now you will return to your own country, screaming to the world that there is no Magira? Is that correct, Dr. Oreste? Is that correct?
What are you doing? Put down that scimitar. Are you out of your mind?
You have disappointed me, Dr. Oreste. And more important, you have made me unhappy, most unhappy. It is not right for you to make me weep. It is wrong, Dr. Oreste, very wrong.
Mr. Mahmoud, you are weeping. Weeping tears of blood.
Of course, dear doctor. And now, would you like me to change my shape into a little black lamb? Or an old and ugly hag with snakes for hair? Or perhaps a beautiful young girl? Or a flock of crows on the mountainside? And then back again to Mahmoud, this kindly, elderly merchant of curios? Name it. I shall become what you wish when you wish it.
You are...
You see... Magira does exist. Now that you know that, this blade will make a fast end to you and your large secret.
No! You there! Police! Police, come! Come quick!
What is it, sir? How can I be of help?
I've just shot someone. Killed him, I think. in self-defense.
Who did you kill? How? Where?
Back there in the shop. The proprietor.
The proprietor? What shop?
Are you blind? The curio shop. I shot and killed the man who called himself Mahmoud bin Said.
Mahmoud bin Said? That's not possible.
Why not?
Mahmoud has been dead for more than 200 years.
What?
My grandfather used to speak of him, and his grandfather before him.
What on earth are you talking about?
Mahmoud, the mad one. He was said to live here on this very street of the Seven Silversmiths, behind a kind of curio shop. The tale goes that the poor man was completely out of his mind, poor fellow. The family line ended with his death.
And how? Just how did he meet his death?
Well, the story is that his life was ended by a shot from a gun.
And who shot this Mahmoud?
A stranger. A man who for some reason was seeking revenge. Seeking revenge. Seeking revenge.
Seeking revenge. Seeking revenge. Seeking revenge.
Dr. Oresti. Doctor, how do you feel?
Who is that? Dorothy.
Don't try to move. You're going to be fine.
Well, I don't understand.
The earthquake. But it's all over now. Don't you remember?
Earthquake?
When you ducked into the shelter here, the big wooden beam over your head split and came right down on you.
Of course, I remember. I tried to get out of the way, but I couldn't.
No. You had me worried there for a bit. You were out cold for a good whole minute.
A minute? You mean all that happened in just 1 minute?
All what happened?
Well, thanks to that conk on the head, I've been off on a very fascinating trip. A voyage to nowhere.
Whatever that's supposed to mean. But tell me something, Doctor.
Yes?
That little thing you're wearing on a string.
Where?
Around your neck. Looks like the head of a little black lamb. I've never seen that before.
Well, neither have I. How do you suppose it got there?
We began this tale by saying that 5,000 years ago is just a minute ago, a blink of the eye to some men. To them, we said, the morning of the world is just a tick of the clock away. For Carlo Oresti, it took just that 1 minute to carry him back hundreds of years to another time, another place, and another world. I'll be back shortly. I have read that there are a good many far-off places where they still devoutly believe in things like a goddess of vengeance, who, to confuse the people, changes her appearance at will into any number of different shapes, even into several different forms at the same time. I'd love to see that for myself sometime, with one reservation. I'd like to get there by the usual means of transportation, and not by a zonk on the head. Our cast included Arnold Moss, Joan Lovejoy, Kurt Benson, and Evie Juster. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. What is terror? It's really only a word, unless you've experienced it. And once you've experienced it, there's no word for it. It defies description. There are all forms of terror. Extreme fear of physical injury, for one. Paralyzing fear of insupportable pain, physical or mental. Mental. This, I'm told, can be the most horrifying form of terror of them all.
You're trying to terrify me, Mr. Stainer.
Terrify? Miss Meade, you've got me all wrong. We here at the Bureau of Human Affairs don't terrify people.
Then why don't you tell me what it is you want to know?
Why don't you tell me? After all, you're the one who knows.
But I know nothing. That's what's terrifying. You want me to tell you something, but I don't know what it is.
But you do. You simply haven't thought about it enough.
I have thought and thought.
No, you only think you've thought. Go home now. Go home, Miss Meade. And think some more.
Our mystery drama, A Small Question of Terror, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by George Lothar and stars Terry Keane. As I said at the outset, terror can take many forms, disguises. Consider the case of Alexis Meade, a young woman, intelligent, attractive, occupation, sales clerk, engaged to be married, lives with her widowed mother, Emily, whom she supports. The place? An apartment in, a city. A city in, a country. Time? Could be today, could be tomorrow. Not important. What's important is, it happened. And it could happen again.
But, Mother, what does the Bureau of Human Affairs want with me? What could this... What's his name? Where's the letter? Oh, here it is. Gilbert Stainer. What could he possibly want with me?
Well, now, if you ask me, Alexis, if you ask me, it's probably nothing at all. Some little unimportant matter about, I don't know. Nothing to get upset about, dear.
Mother, this is from the Bureau of Human Affairs, which is just a cover for the secret police. And this man Stainer, his title's here under the signature. He's director of interrogation. In heaven's name, what could he want to interrogate me about?
Well, I can't imagine. I really can't. Unless you did something you shouldn't have done. Did you, Alexis? Like, I don't know, complain to someone, maybe at the office, that we haven't enough to eat? That the protector, our glorious protector, has called for austerity measures?
Mother, please, stop running on.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I do talk too much. I know.
Mother, you didn't complain about something. Anything? Did you?
Me? Complain?
Say anything that somebody might have reported.
Oh, now, really, Alexis. I do talk too much. I do, I know. But, my dear, you know better than to ask me that. Well, you know better than to even think I'd be foolish enough to say anything critical of our protector or the government or anything.
Mother.
Sorry, dear. The letter gives no reason why this Mr. Sturmer wants to see you.
Stainer. No. It just says I'm to appear at his office Monday at 3 p.m.
Well, you'll find out then what it is he wants when you get there.
That's 4 days from now, Mother. I've got to wait and worry for 4 solid days, to say nothing of nights.
Worry? Oh, my dear, I certainly wouldn't worry.
Mother... Some people who have gone into the Human Affairs building, in fact, a good many people, have never been seen or heard of again.
Oh, I've heard that.
Well, you can believe it. Oh, I'll get it. Hello?
Eric, honey.
Oh, Eric. How are you, darling?
Oh, I'm not sure. I just got home and found a letter waiting for me from the Bureau of Human Affairs.
You too?
You?
Yes. I'm ordered to appear at 3 o'clock next Monday.
I've been told to be there at 2.
Who signed your letter?
Somebody named Stainer. Gilbert Stainer. What do you suppose this is all about?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew now instead of having to wait until Monday.
Yeah, me too. It kind of worries me, Alexis.
It scares me, Eric. It scares me half to death.
Yes?
My name is Alexis Meade, and I...
Oh, yes. You're here to see Mr. Stainer at 3 o'clock.
Yes.
You're early.
Oh, I was afraid of being late.
Afraid? What would you be afraid of, Miss Meade?
Well, I didn't mean afraid, except...
But that's what you said. There's nothing to be afraid of, Miss Meade, if you have nothing to fear.
I haven't.
Well, then.
Eric!
Alexis.
What did he want? Stainer, what did he ask you?
You're next, Miss Meade.
I'll see you later, Alexis.
Come to dinner tonight?
Okay.
Miss Meade is here, Mr. Stainer.
Thank you, Miss Peters. Do come in, Miss Meade.
Thank you.
And sit down, please. That chair in front of my desk. Well, now, Miss Meade, first let me say I'm sorry if you've been put to any inconvenience.
Oh, no.
But you did have to take off from your job early. I'm told you lose 2 hours' pay.
Who told you?
It's so, isn't it?
Well, yes, but
The Bureau will see that you're reimbursed for any loss of pay you incurred today, or may incur in the future.
The future? I'll be coming here again?
That'll depend entirely on you. How is your mother?
My mother is fine, thank you, fine.
That arthritis flare-up she suffered last week, that's over with?
Yes.
Delighted to hear it. A cup of coffee?
No, thank you, Mr. Stainer. I'd like to know
A
why...
cigarette?
Thank you, I don't smoke.
Oh, that's right. You gave up cigarettes several months ago. Too expensive. What with the tax, the surtax and all, I believe you said.
I don't recall saying anything like that.
No?
No.
But that is why you quit.
Yes. Mr. Stainer, you certainly didn't ask me here to discuss my reasons for giving up smoking.
No, goodness me, no.
Then why am I here?
It could be that I just like to talk and look at pretty women.
I beg your pardon.
A joke, a little joke. Although you are extremely attractive, you know.
Thank you.
Well, now, I asked you to come here today because,
Because?
I thought there might be something you cared to tell me.
Something I cared to tell you?
Something you might care to tell me.
Such as?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't know, I'm sure I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what could I know? If you could give me some idea of what it is you're after...
I'm not after anything, Miss Meade. The way you put it, what is it you're after, you make it sound as if I'm pursuing you, trying to hound
No,
you.
I didn't mean it that way.
No, of course you didn't. Well?
Well?
Is there something you might care to tell the Bureau? Tell me?
I can't think of anything, Mr. Stainer.
You're sure?
I'm positive.
Perhaps if you gave it some thought.
What thought? How can I think about something when I don't know what to think about?
It will come to you. Think about it long enough and it'll come. It might be in the morning when you're at work, or during mealtime, or in the middle of the night in bed. You'll suddenly say to yourself, that's it. That's what I had to tell the Bureau.
Mr. Stainer, I'm sorry, but I can't imagine...
You'll see. Now, you just go away and think about it a while, and you'll see. Let me escort you to the door.
Mr. Stainer, please, I assure you, believe me, there is nothing I know of or can think of. Your hand, Mr. Stainer.
Oh, sorry. Your coat. I was only admiring the cloth. I like the feel of cloth like this. So soft. So pleasurable to the touch. Soft as a woman's skin.
Good day, Mr. Stainer.
Good day, Miss Mead. Do some thinking now. See what you can come up with before our next meeting.
Before our next meeting. The last thing he said just as I left.
Oh, stop worrying and eat your dinner, Alexis. What there is of it. And you, Eric?
Those were his last words to me, too. That means he's going to call us in again.
Obviously.
Have my meat, Alexis.
Mother, no. No. You finish the meat. I don't want any more.
You don't want any more because you think I haven't had enough.
Well, you haven't. None of us has. None of us ever does.
Everything's in short supply.
Oh, and the prices. I was saying to Maggie Norton only the other day. I met her in the supermarket. You know, we hadn't seen each other in months.
You didn't say anything to Maggie. Anything that might be misconstrued.
What?
Anything she could have reported to the Bureau of Human Affairs.
Now, what do you take me for, Alexis?
I'm only trying to find out, searching for whatever it is Stainer knows.
But didn't he say he doesn't know?
Mother, he knows. Eric and I wouldn't have been ordered to appear if he didn't know. He's just playing cat and mouse. That's what he's doing. He's trying to get us to confess to something.
Well, confess to what? I'm telling you, I'm so on edge even now, even after just one meeting with him. I'd tell him what he wants to know, if I knew what it is.
Eric, are you sure you don't?
Don't know?
Yes.
I don't get you, Alexis.
Could it be that you maybe said something, sometime, to someone that might have been better left unsaid?
You think I'm some kind of nut?
Of course not, but...
But what?
Don't be so touchy, Eric. You could have said something. I could. Mother could.
Not a word. Not a word.
I'm no fool, Alexis, not me. You just don't know who you can trust anymore. I guess there wouldn't be any more coffee, Mrs. Mead, would there?
Maybe a few drops, Eric. Give me your cup.
Well, something has been said, and if we're smart...
Here you are, Eric.
We'll find out what it was. Because one thing is sure. What happened with Mr. Gilbert Stainer today is only the beginning.
Yeah. I think I know what you mean.
You know what I mean.
What do you mean?
Nothing, Mother.
Well...
Oh, Mother, please, please. Now,
torture.
Don't start
torture.
crying.
That's what you mean. Even maybe death. Oh, why it's got so you're afraid to say have a good day to someone or keep well or anything. Why, I said to Maggie Norton, we hadn't seen each other in months, and we were talking about the scarcities and the high prices, and she said not to worry because the protector would take care of things eventually. And I said, I could have bit my tongue. I said, you know, joking. I said, someday he'll protect us to death.
Eric, you dropped your cup.
I'm sorry.
Mother, you didn't say that to Maggie Norton.
Oh, I could have bit my tongue.
But I told you. You said it to me once, and I told you then to never say it again. Eric, what is it?
It's nothing.
Why did you drop the cup? Was it what Mother just said?
No, honestly...
Is that what Stainer is after? Is it?
How do I know what Stainer is after?
You do know. What Mother said about the protector protecting us to death. Is that it? Eric, for heaven's sake, tell me. I can't stand not knowing. I can't stand it.
So, like a stain, is already spreading through Alexis Meade. To know the truth will be bad, but not knowing is even worse. As Gilbert Stainer is well aware, a human being can face what he knows, but fear of the unknown is the most corrosive destroyer of the human spirit yet discovered. I'll return shortly with Act Two. A small question. A simple, seemingly innocent question. Is there anything you'd care to tell me? A small, simple question? Yes, but one fraught with terror for those who are asked by Gilbert Stainer of the Bureau of Human Affairs, for Alexis Meade, of whom he has asked it. In the apartment she shares with her mother, Alexis faces her fiancé, Eric, and cries,
Eric, you know. You do know. For heaven's sake, tell me. I can't stand not knowing.
All right. I'll tell you. I didn't want to. I was afraid it would make things worse for you.
Eric, tell me.
This afternoon, Stainer asked me if I had ever heard anyone make that remark about the protector. Well, of course I lied. I said no.
You had heard it. Where? Who said it?
Well, honey, you did.
I?
Don't you remember? We were sitting in the park, and you said, well, I don't remember the exact words, but something like, Mother said the funniest thing today. Could be a dangerous thing if she ever repeated it, and I warned her not to, but you just had to tell me, you said. And you told me. You don't remember?
Yes. I'd forgotten about it. It didn't seem important then. There was no one around. No one could have overheard. Was there?
I don't remember. You know, we had a little laugh over it, and then I guess we both forgot it.
And he did ask you, Stainer.
If I'd ever heard that remark made by someone. And like I said no.
Well, is it such a terrible thing to say? I said it as a joke. You said it as a joke.
Mother, the trouble is the world we live in is no joke. I meant nothing, you meant nothing when you said what you said about protecting us to death. But they can take a thing like that and build it and build it.
Alexis.
I'm sorry. So that's what he's after. He wants me to say, perhaps you mean a remark my mother once made about the protector protecting us to death.
Would they torture me then? Kill me?
They'll never torture you, Mother, because they're never going to find out. Eric didn't tell Stainer where he'd heard it, and I'll certainly never tell him.
Under torture?
Not under the worst torture they can think of.
Eric?
Don't worry, Mrs. Meade. They'll get nothing out of me. I promise you that.
Oh, thank you, Eric, thank you. I'll make a little more coffee. Not much, but we can have a little.
Eric?
Yes?
Keep that promise. My mother, she's old and she's sick. And I love her. Keep your promise, Eric.
Well, don't stand there staring at me as if you'd seen a ghost, Miss Meade. Sit down. Is there something wrong?
I was asked to come and see Mr. Stainer again. I didn't expect to find you behind his desk, Miss... Or is it Mrs.?
Miss Peters. Miss Peters. Mr. Stainer was called away unexpectedly. I'm taking over for him temporarily. I am his assistant, you know.
I didn't know.
Yes. And perhaps it's just as well, his being needed elsewhere at the moment. He himself thought, he mentioned, that you might speak more openly to me. You know, woman to woman.
Miss Peters, let's get something straight. I didn't know then, and I don't know now what it is he wanted me to tell him.
But of course you do.
I do not. Oh, my. What was that?
What was what?
That scream.
Scream? You heard a scream.
You know I heard a scream. It came from the torture chambers in the cellar.
Now, don't tell me you believe the stories you've heard, Miss Meade. You know about the hideous tortures that go on in this place. Oh, we are not in the habit of torturing people here. Now, don't look so frightened, my dear. Why, my goodness, the color has drained out of your face. Here, let me...
Oh! What are you doing?
My dear, I'm sorry. Did I hurt you? I only pinched your cheeks. Just a little to bring the color back. Oh, I am sorry if I hurt you. I didn't really, did I?
No.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. My good heavens, I wouldn't hurt you for the world, my dear. None of us would. Gilbert Stainer, there isn't a gentler, more sympathetic man on this earth. Any woman will tell you that. Any woman who gets to know him, that is.
Yes. Yes, I'm sure.
You'll see when you get to know him better. But he is a man, you know. By that I mean he can be, well, brutal, too. He has that other side to him. A side that shows when he, well, you might say, loses patience. Take a tip from me, Alexis. Don't make Gilbert lose his patience.
Thank you for the advice.
What is it now, Alexis?
You know what it is. That scream.
You're letting your imagination run away with you. Now, don't you start imagining things like frightful tortures and slow deaths. All you have to do, my dear, is tell us if there's anything you would care to tell us.
If you would tell me what it is you want to know.
But how could we know what it is you'd care to tell us?
Oh, this is impossible. This is just plain simply impossible.
No, you're tired, my dear. And those screams you thought you heard are still bothering you. I tell you what. You go home and think things over.
I don't have to.
But you do. Gilbert and I have been through this many times before, Alexis. Believe me, we have. And always, people come back and say, is this what you wanted to know? And it always is. You'll remember. I know you will. You'll remember.
Eric! Eric, are you home? Eric! What took you so long?
I was asleep.
Asleep for 3 days and nights? I've telephoned you again and again. You haven't come to see me? Eric, what's happened?
Well, nothing. I've been very busy, tied up.
Is that why you're limping?
Well, I hurt my back.
You did? Or they did?
They?
You know who I mean. He had you tortured, didn't he? Stainer.
What gave you that idea?
The way you're limping and your jaw still swollen. Eric!
They tortured me.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, my darling, my poor
Don't,
darling.
Alexis, don't.
What?
Don't touch me. Don't even come near me. Oh, my God.
Eric, darling, what?
I told them. I couldn't help myself. The pain. Impossible not to tell. Not to scream it out as loud as I could.
What? What did you tell them?
You know.
Tell me anyhow. I must be sure.
Well, I told them, yes, I'd heard someone make that remark. Our protector will protect us to death. And then I told them, Alexis, forgive me. Forgive me. I told them it was you.
It's all right. It's going to be all right. The first thing we must do is keep our heads, not panic.
But you don't understand. I'm in no danger. You are. I saved my own neck by sacrificing yours.
Don't you realize you're in as much danger as I?
How can I be?
You are involved now. You're an accessory to the crime.
Crime? What crime? A harmless remark?
Eric, don't you understand? It's what the stainers of this world feed on, turning the innocent into the guilty. It's their business. It's what they live for.
What can we do?
The first thing I must do is protect Mother. Or did you tell them that, too? That Mother was the first to say?
No.
All right, then at least she's safe. Yeah. But they'll question me again now, and torture is more than likely.
Oh, what I've let you in for. I could kill myself.
None of that now. We've got to keep our heads. Think. Let me see. Luke. Luke Stevens.
Luke Stevens. What about him?
That place of his in the mountains. It's not too far from the border.
What are you talking about, the border?
We've got to escape, leave the country. There's no other way. Now, if we could get to Luke's place, we could hide there for a few days, then slip over the border.
Oh, that's impossible. I'm being watched now. You're being watched. We must be.
I'm sure of it, but we've got to try. We can't be any worse off than we are now, so listen to me.
Yes.
I'm going to go home. I will get Mother. In an hour, let's say an hour, you go down, get in your car, and drive to that favorite spot of ours in the park. Mother and I will meet you there, and then we'll get in your car and head for Luke's place in the mountains.
But if we're being watched?
We'll have to take the only chance we've got. Try to give them the slip.
Not much chance of that.
No. But it is the only chance we've got.
I don't understand, Alexis. Why suddenly do you want to go for a walk in the park? I don't feel like going for a walk.
Mother, please don't argue. I want to go for a walk, and I want you to come with me.
Well, you're acting very strangely, Alexis. And here, what are you stuffing in your handbag?
Mother, please.
Toothbrushes? Half a candy bar? The candy we've been saving for a special treat? Alexis, what is this?
I will tell you later.
You tell me now, or I will not step 1 foot out of this apartment.
Mother, please trust me.
Oh, my goodness, it seems we have visitors.
Yes, I'm afraid we do. Yes?
Are you Alexis Meade?
Yes?
Is that your mother there?
Yes.
Both of you to come with me, please.
Where? And why are we to come with you?
I can't answer that.
You don't have to. I know where. And why.
Alexis Meade fights the terror that tries to surge through her as she and her mother go with the agent from the secret police. To what? Torture? Death? We'll find out when I return shortly with Act 3. An innocent remark has brought Alexis Meade, her mother, and her fiancé Eric to the brink of torture and possible death. Eric, breaking under the torture's exquisite pain, revealed he'd heard the remark from Alexis. But Alexis has not yet divulged that her mother, Emily, first made the remark to her. Not yet. Now, as all three sit and wait in a small room at the Bureau of Human Affairs, a fourth presence waits with them. An invisible but palpable presence whose name is Terror.
2 hours! They've kept us waiting 2 hours. Why? Why?
For the same reason they picked you up and brought you here with Mother and me. So we could break each other down with our personal fears and tensions.
Alexis, I want you to be honest with me. All this, it's because of that remark, that silly, joking remark I made.
No.
I'm sure it is. What else could it be?
I don't know what remark you're talking about, Mother. You never made any remark
But
to
of
me
course
that I know of.
did. The one about the problem. Alexis, you've got cousin. What are you doing to me?
I am trying to silence you, Mother. But I might have known that's impossible.
Room could be bugged.
Bugs? Bugs?
Hidden microphones, Mother. Now, please, please don't say another word.
You, come with me.
Me? Where are you taking her?
Come along.
But I...
Move.
Wait a minute, please. My mother is old. She's old and she's sick. Wait, please wait. Eric. God, what are they going to do to her?
I don't like to think.
I can't stand it. Not to know what they're going to do to her. They're doing this to bring me down. They know what my mother means to me. They're using fear, my fear, of what they may do to her to break me.
You can't be sure of that.
You, this way.
What for?
Just come along, please.
They're going to torture me again. I won't be able to stand it. Alexis!
Come along now.
Alexis! Alexis!
Oh, my God. Oh, God. Yes. Yes, God. Oh, I go on my knees and I beg you to help me. I've never asked help of you in the past, but I need you now. Be with me, I beg you. If there's a way out, a way to escape, show it to me, not for my sake, but theirs, Mother's and Eric's. I'm not begging for myself, but for them, because I love them.
Why, Miss Mead, what on earth are you doing on your knees?
I'm praying, Miss Peters.
Oh, come now. You don't really believe in God, do you?
I don't know.
Come along. Gilbert, Mr. Stainer is ready to see you now.
I've told him all I know.
Which was that you knew nothing. A lie, of course, but never mind. He has something to tell you.
What?
Come along, my dear. Find out for yourself.
Sit down, Miss Mead. Alexis, if I may, sit down. No, don't leave us, Miss Peters. Alexis won't mind if you stay, I'm sure. We're all friends by this time. Though you certainly don't look very friendly, Alexis.
Mr. Stainer.
Gilbert, please. I do want to be your friend, Alexis. I've wanted to be from the first. And I must say that I'm puzzled by your attitude. You have nothing to gain by being unfriendly toward me, and much to gain by being otherwise. Miss Peters will tell you that.
It's true, Alexis.
I know that once Alexis realizes I want to be her friend, she'll be amenable to my wishes. You will now, won't you, Alexis?
That depends, Mr. Stainer.
Gilbert?
Mr. Stainer, that depends on your wishes.
My only wish at the moment is for you to tell me the truth.
About what?
When I first asked you here, I made clear to you that I simply wanted you to tell me anything you thought the Bureau ought to know.
And I made it clear to you that I knew of nothing, could think of nothing.
But of course you know now that you were wrong.
I know nothing of the sort.
Very well, Alexis. Miss Mead, I'll be plain with you. I first ordered you to come and see me because I'd learned of a remark that had been made, a treasonous remark. When I asked you to tell me about it, you denied all knowledge of it.
You never asked me about a treasonous remark. You asked me if there was anything I cared to tell you.
Certainly a treasonous remark, a remark punishable by death, my dear, slow death, as you know, would be something you cared to tell.
If I'd known about the remark, I didn't, and I don't.
Curious. After all, you made it.
I made it?
Your fiancé, Eric, didn't tell you when you visited him late this afternoon? I can have him brought here to this office in minutes. He didn't tell you?
He said something about my having said something about our protector.
And what did you say about our protector?
It was said jokingly. I meant nothing by it.
Perhaps, but what did you say?
I said, if things kept on, our protector would protect us to death.
Well, at last, Peters, she has admitted it.
Well, of course, we knew she would, Gilbert. You never fail. You always have a way with women.
Thank you. So then, Miss Meade, you admit you said this to your fiancé,
Yes?
knowing that treason is punishable by death?
I told you it was said as a joke.
A joke. Unfortunately, I fail to see the joke. If there is something funny in the thought that our protector will protect us to death, no, I simply don't see it. Perhaps you'd explain it, Miss Meade.
If it has to be explained.
Yes?
Jokes can't be explained. I've admitted I said it. What more do you want?
What more?
If I'm guilty of treason, I'm guilty of treason. Then torture me, kill me. But let my mother and Eric go.
Happily, if it's possible. If it's at all possible, after you tell me who first made the remark to you. Who?
No one.
There was someone.
There was no one.
We know there was someone. Who was it?
If you know, why do you ask me?
Oh, first we're unfriendly, now we're arrogant.
I'm not being arrogant.
You are what I say you are. Now let me tell you something, my independent, arrogant little wench. And you will be my wench before I'm through with you. Now you can make it easy on yourself or hard. Which shall it be? The easy way is to admit to me here and now who made the remark to you. The hard way, I shall simply hand you over to Miss Peters. Well, the easy way, the hard way, which?
The easy way.
You're being wise. Now, who said to you, our protector will protect us to death? Well, who?
You want me to tell you in front of Miss Peters?
What?
You don't, do you?
Why shouldn't you?
Oh, I guess I've said the wrong thing.
What wrong thing? What are you saying?
Oh, Gilbert. Gilbert, darling, I can't tell you with her here.
What devil is she saying?
What the devil is she saying, Gilbert?
I don't know. I don't know.
What, Miss Meade?
I can't tell you that. Gilbert, please ask her to leave.
Ask her to... Oh, I see. I see a little game. You're trying some little game. You're trying to suggest in front of Miss Peters, trying to suggest that somehow, in some way, there's something between us, between you and me.
No. There's nothing between you and me. Nothing.
One moment. If there is something...
There's nothing.
There is nothing. Now, don't look at me like that, Peters. There is nothing. Now, you answer me. In front of Peters, answer me. Who said it to you first? Who?
All right, Gilbert. I see you trust Miss Peters, though I certainly wouldn't. Not if she was my assistant. I mean, not with all the suspicion, the mistrust, the doubt we all live with these days. Why, she could have your job 10 minutes after you were executed. She'd snap it up, too. You know that.
For the last time, who told you?
Well, if you insist. You did, of course.
I?
Gilbert, have you forgotten that night? Oh, that first night together, that gloriously rapturous night.
What in the name
of... course, I know you were, you weren't drunk, but you talked a little too much, maybe. Said some things you'd not have said if...
No, she's lying, Peters. I swear she's lying.
If you say so, I suppose she is, but...
But what?
It's well known, Gilbert, Mr. Stainer, that you have a way with women.
Not this woman. Not this little conniving trollop. Believe me, Peters. Now believe me.
I believe you, Mr. Stainer.
And I'm sure our protector will, too.
What do you mean, our protector will?
He'll believe that everything I say in my letter is a lie. Nothing but a lie.
Say what in your letter? What letter?
Gilbert, darling, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. But we do live in an age of terrible mistrust and suspicion, and, well, a girl has to protect herself, and so I wrote a letter to our protector telling him all about us.
There is nothing to tell about us. If you said there was, you lied. You lied!
No, darling, but let's hope he thinks so.
When did you send this letter?
Oh, I didn't.
You didn't send it?
Gilbert, of course not. Would I want any harm to come to you after what we've been to each other? Weeks of torture? Slow death? Would I want that for you?
Where is this letter?
I have it. A friend of mine has it.
What friend?
Gilbert, if I told you that... Well, of course I can't. But you needn't worry about it. My friend won't send it unless something happens to me.
Unless... A shrewd little wench, Peters. A very shrewd little wench. There is nothing between us. And there is no letter, I'm sure of that.
Are you, Mr. Stainer?
Of course. Of course. Still, this has all been... It's crossed my mind more than once. A tempest in a teapot, mountains out of molehills. The remark that was made, we've taken it too seriously.
We?
Well, you. Well, I, then. Well, no harm done. None. You may go, Miss Meade.
And my mother? And my fiancé?
They can go, too.
Thank you. Thank you very much. But I want a safe conduct out of the country.
A safe conduct?
For all three of us. My mother, my fiancé, and myself.
I had it. I'll see it's arranged. Good day. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, and to you, Miss Peters. I think I said to you a little earlier. I think I said I didn't know whether I believed in God or not.
Yes.
I believe in him now, Miss Peters. I believe in him now.
I don't recall Alexis writing a letter, do you? Could have, though. Not important. I mean whether there was a letter or wasn't. What strikes me as important is that she called on God for help, only in extremity. Seems to me we all of us make that same mistake. Sure, call on him when you need help, but call on him when you don't need anything. Just call. Doors always open, 24 hours a day. I'll be back shortly. All is well. Alexis and Eric are married now, living contented lives in this country. Alexis' mother's well, too. Talking a blue streak as always. There's a difference, though. In this country, she can say what she wants to say, and does, without worrying about it. Our cast included Terry Keane, Gordon Gould, Joan Shea, and Leon Janney. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall, your pilot on a mysterious cruise through the uncharted seas of your very own imagination. Vengeance is mine, I shall repay, saith the Lord. From this, we must assume that revenge belongs to him and to him alone, and that should end the matter, shouldn't it? But so many times, so many of us are so outraged by the painful fact that wrongdoers simply seem to get away with murder. Well, don't bet on it. After all, if the Lord says he will repay, he is good for the debt. And if he chooses to make it a long-term note, he has plenty of time. All of eternity.
Rosa, look there. That car, it's out of control.
Oh, no!
Rosa, hurry. Maybe we can help these people.
Benno, are they... Oh, no.
They're dead. There's nothing I can do for them.
Oh, are you sure?
I'm sure. The impact of the crash, death was immediate.
It's the Koenigs.
The Koenigs?
The people I told you about. The ones who have the papers and a visa to go to the United States.
Oh.
Poor souls. They waited so long to get on the quota.
Rosa, you say they have papers? Well, then, why don't we...
No, Benno.
But how else? How else we'd be able to get to America?
Benno, I don't think it's the right thing.
Who'll ever know? Who'll ever care? Here, help me. We'll take their papers.
But it's stealing.
Stealing? They can't use them anymore. They have better papers now. A passport to heaven. They won't mind if we use their visa to get to the next best place.
Our mystery drama, The Shadow of the Past, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Howard Da Silva. The neighborhood is old, run down. The buildings are crumbling and grimy. The neighborhood used to be a ghetto, a procession of many ghettos, as succeeding waves of immigrant nationalities paused here before moving on to the full promise of America. Now the neighborhood, strictly speaking, is no longer a ghetto. Some would call it a slum. Whatever. It still teems and pulses with closely packed humanity. It is still a melting pot, a crucible, a place for dreams and despair. Men and women throng the streets, move in and out of dingy shops, chat animatedly on the sidewalks, on the steps, from the windows. Little kids play jacks, hopscotch, jump rope. The older ones play stickball in the gutter, dodging the automobiles. That wiry kid at bat right now looks like he could hit that ball 3 sewers at least. See that swing, and there it goes. That ball must be at least 6 stories high. He'll pretty near make the end of the block. But watch the kid in the red shirt go after it. Look out for those people, red shirt. That fat man, the one with the briefcase in one hand and the notebook in the other. Look out! You'll run into him.
I got it. He's out. The bomb, he's out.
Oh, my eye. I can't see. What have you done to me? I'm blind.
Hey, I didn't do it on purpose.
Hoodlum! You could have killed me. Call an ambulance. I'm bleeding. Police!
Wait a minute. You don't need an ambulance. You can walk right in and see Doc. You're right outside the doctor's
Get
office.
your hands off me. I'll be going into jail.
Yeah, sure. But first get that eye fixed, huh? Now, come on. Just up the steps right here. That's it. Hey, Paco, you guys saved me my electric bat, huh? That's it. Now, through the hall.
I'll teach you to attack law-abiding citizens on the street.
Okay, here we go. Now, ring the bell and walk in. Hey there, Mrs. Koenig.
Oh, my. What is this, Joseph?
I ran into him and banged up his eye. Doc Koenig in?
I'm blind.
I'm going blind.
No, everything will be all right.
Mister, I leave you in the best hands.
Let me help you. This way. The doctor will see you immediately. Benno?
No, bring him in, Rosa. No, just sit down there.
I'll answer it outside in the office.
Well, now let me look at the eye.
I'm blind.
No. Nothing like that. Here, let me wash it out first. There, then we can see what we have. Yes, I know it does sting, just a little bit. Did someone hit you?
Hoodlum. One of those gangsters playing ball in the street.
It's really quite superficial.
Superficial? To who? To you? You don't feel it?
I don't even think you'll have a black eye. I promise you. Now just relax. You don't live around here, do you?
Me? Live in this pigsty. I just collect the rents.
Well, it's hardly a pigsty. Mostly poor, hard-working people.
Lazy, shiftless bums.
I think I'd better put a dressing on.
You're a good doctor.
Really? How can you tell?
Hands. You got good hands. Sure. Swift. Light. Why do you waste yourself in this godforsaken neighborhood?
I don't think God ever forsakes any neighborhood.
Huh?
Yes, that looks all right. It'll get better soon.
Good. How much I owe you?
Nothing.
How do you expect to get rich if you charge nothing?
Have we met before somewhere?
No. I don't believe I had that pleasure.
Your face is familiar, and your voice.
You know what they say. They say everybody looks exactly like another person someplace in the world. Everybody has a double.
Perhaps.
And somewhere along the line, you must have met my double.
It's possible.
What kind of fellow was he, this double of mine? A fine figure of a man, I hope?
No, he was the scum of the earth.
That's funny. That's very funny.
The face, the voice, and now the laugh. Meyer. You are Karl-Heinz Meyer, commandant of the Oberdon concentration camp.
That's a lie.
Is it? You don't remember me, Meyer? Why should you remember me? I was merely one of tens, hundreds of thousands. But I was a doctor, and I was useful, and so I lasted longer.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You thought I went up in smoke like all the others, but I didn't.
You're making a mistake. Huh?
You don't remember Sternberg? Dr. Benno Sternberg? Here, allow me to roll up my sleeve and present my credentials. Here, you can read the number you personally inscribed on my arm.
What can you do? That's right. What can you do? Nothing. No one has anything against me anymore. I was cleared. You know yourself, all I did was obey orders. Place yourself in my position. I had a wife. I had a baby. What else could I do? I only obeyed orders and did what I was told. That's why I was acquitted. That's why I'm free.
Karl-Heinz Meyer. How I dreamed of this moment.
Now, it's over. Now, listen, Benno. Whatever it was, it's over. It's gone, forgotten. It's the past. It's dead.
And now that the impossible moment has arrived, all I want to say is, get out.
The past is dead.
Get out before I disgrace myself in the eyes of God.
No, wait. You are Benno Sternberg, huh? But why have you taken the name Koenig?
Get out before I throw you out.
Why have you taken the name Koenig? Are you in hiding?
I said to get out.
Or perhaps you are not in this country legally? That touched a nerve, didn't it? Is it true? Have I guessed it? You didn't really expect to fool your old camp commandant now, did you? Well, say something. Oh, still the same stubborn swine, huh, Benno? So you are here illegally. No, don't be afraid. Oh, I shall not betray you. Well, shouldn't you be grateful? Shouldn't you make it worth my while to keep my mouth shut? Oh, say, I remember. I remember you had a wife. She was a pretty little thing. Oh, yes, indeed. I do remember.
You dog, you Nazi scum!
What? Did you do that?
Oh, Benno, there's a patient outside.
Close the door.
What?
Come in, close the door.
Benno, what happened to him?
He's dead.
Dead? What do you mean dead? Why?
I killed him.
You... What are you saying?
I drove a pair of scissors through his heart.
No.
You didn't recognize him when he came in, did you, Rosa?
Recognize him?
Meyer. Karl-Heinz Meyer. Do you remember?
You had no right to kill him.
I don't know what happened. Something. I looked at his face and I heard his voice. And suddenly, he became all their voices and all their boots and their bludgeons and their pistols and their faces. And there was the barbed wire, the stone walls, the screams, the smoke. All of us heard it together. To be beaten, tortured, murdered.
And now, Benno, are you better than he is? You are a murderer, too.
Rosa, the beast, he knew it once. He knew it once I was here illegally. At our age, to be homeless again.
Homelessness is nothing new for us, Benno. But murder? No, you had no right to kill him.
I know I had no right to kill him. But I did, and he's dead.
You must call the police.
And go to prison? Is that what I must do now? At my age?
But the law says...
Laws are made by politicians.
Not this law, Benno. This law was made by God.
I know. And this law is broken every day, everywhere, by hundreds, thousands of people. And he doesn't seem to be too upset about it.
Oh, Benno, what are you saying?
I am saying I will not give up my life for Karl-Heinz Meyer. I need your help, Rosa. I need your help.
Oh, yes, Benno. I will help you. Benno.
Yes?
Benno.
What is it?
It begins.
What begins?
The business with the police.
Rosa, what are you talking about?
There is a policeman in the office.
What does he want?
He says he wants to talk to you.
All right. He probably wants to ask me about Meyer.
Oh, no. He's here to arrest you.
Why?
Because you killed Meyer.
Rosa, they don't know that. They can't know that.
Why did you have to kill him? Why?
I can't bring him back, Rosa. Now I'll see this police officer. You wish to see me? I'm Dr. Koenig.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'm Lieutenant Smith.
Yes?
I appreciate your time, Doctor. This morning, the body of a man named Charles Meyer was found in an alleyway in back of this building.
Yes, I heard about it. On the radio.
Late yesterday afternoon, he was involved in a street accident outside. He was brought in here for treatment.
His eye had been injured.
Severely?
Oh, quite superficially, but painful.
Uh-huh. When did he leave here?
When?
Uh-huh.
Oh, he was here for about 10 minutes, I suppose.
And then he left?
Yes.
Were you acquainted with this Mr. Meyer?
No.
And when he left your office, that was the last you saw of him?
Yes.
Well, that's all, Dr. Koenig. Sorry I took up your time.
That's all?
That's all. Thank you. Goodbye.
Lieutenant.
Yes, Doctor?
Do the police have any idea as to why he was murdered?
Oh, well, that's open and shut. He had about $2,000 in rent collection money. Some local hoodlum was probably waiting for him. This can be a dangerous neighborhood. Well, goodbye, Doctor. Mrs. Koenig.
Benno, I'm frightened.
Of what?
That police officer, he's a quiet man, but he's a clever man. He suspects you.
Pull yourself together, Rosa. There's nothing to be afraid of. You heard what he said. It was robbery, that's all.
Is that all?
No, Rosa.
Can we live with it, Benno?
Yes, Rosa. We can live with it.
Benno will have to fight the habits and the personal morality of a lifetime. But if history teaches us anything at all, it is that man is adaptable. We'll see how well the good doctor adapts to his new role in just a few moments when I return with Act 2. The days, the months, the years go by. Time is the great healer. The ugliest wounds close finally. And after a while, even the deepest pain subsides, and life goes on. It finds a new channel, a new purpose. The past is forgotten. Until one day, a door opens, and an evil presence enters the room. And once again, the past, the dreadful, horrible past, becomes again the unbearable present. When the past threatened Dr. Benno Sternberg, or Koenig, as he is now called, Benno struck at it furiously and killed it. However, society calls what he did murder, and Benno must find a way to live with it.
Rosa, come, have your tea. Rosa.
Yes.
All day you stand there looking out at the window as if you expect someone.
I expect someone, Benno.
Who?
You know who. The police officer.
Rosa.
Every time I see a policeman...
I killed a man who deserved to die.
You can't talk that way. They spoke that way. They decided who could live and who must die.
How many appointments have I today?
I'll look in the book. Why?
Cancel them.
I did that yesterday and the day before.
I don't feel well.
Benno, you know what you have to do.
Don't tell me anything. Let me be. I killed Meyer, and it's over. Done with. It's in the past. And the past must be forgotten. The past is dead. Do you understand?
Yes, Benno. I understand.
Well, yes, Lieutenant. It was the first of the month, and Mr. Meyer, he comes into the place to collect his rent. I give him his money in $20 bills.
Yeah.
Come the first of the month, he would start at the far end of the block with Domink's Meat Market. He collected from all the stores on this side of the street.
What kind of man was this, Mr. Meyer?
Very methodical. On the dot. Always here 4 o'clock in the afternoon of the first day of the month. Always started collecting from the far end. Always wound up with me.
Always, Mr. Shannon?
Always, Lieutenant Smith.
That last day, too?
Sure. We chatted a bit about this and that, and I seen him to the door.
Where did he go?
Oh, just 10, 15 feet to the bus stop on the corner, through for the day. Then one of the kids runs into him, not meaning any harm, of course. And they bring him inside to the good doctor's place. It's the corner house next door. And that's the last I seen of him. You could always depend on him to show up 4 o'clock in the afternoon every first of the month. And you'd better have the rent.
Hello, Mrs. Koenig.
Oh.
I'm sorry to bother you again. Is the doctor in?
Yes. Won't you have a seat?
This really won't take a minute.
I'll tell him you're here.
Thank you.
Benno, he's here, the police officer. Why is he here?
Perhaps he wants to ask me a question.
What? He was already here once.
I don't know why he's here.
He knows, I tell you, he knows.
Be quiet. There's no way for him to know. Now tell him to come in.
Yes, but please, Benno, don't ask me to stay in here with you.
Rosa, I need you.
I can't help you, Benno. I'm too frightened. I would give us away. Please, go inside, officer. The doctor will see you now.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry to impose again.
It's all right, Lieutenant.
I neglected to ask you something the other day.
Yes?
You said Mr. Meyer had been here for about 10 minutes.
It might have been 15. I didn't think to check.
Oh, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Now, when he left the office, where did he go?
Where did he go?
Uh-huh.
I would say he went out.
Out to the street?
Why, yes, out to the street.
Oh, there's also a back door that leads to the alleyway where his body was discovered. Could he have gone out that back door?
No, he went out the front door.
I see. Well, I'll have to pick up the trail from there, somehow. Well, thank you again.
It's nothing.
Goodbye, Doctor. Goodbye, Mrs. Coney.
Goodbye.
Rosa,
Yes?
I must lie down for a while.
But you have an appointment to examine Mr. Kavlik in 15 minutes.
I have to lie down. Cancel it.
But that man doesn't have a telephone.
That's not my problem.
Benno.
I can't do any work this afternoon.
What did the officer want?
Nothing.
Then what's bothering you?
Nothing's bothering me. I don't feel well. I'm 62 years old. Don't I have the right to feel ill once in a while?
Hey, Smitty.
Yeah?
How you doing on the Maya thing?
Oh, I'm nowhere, Captain. Full week and I'm nowhere.
I'll have to pull you off it. We got a gangland killing.
Could I have a couple of more days?
Well, this new thing won't go away.
There's something about this Meyer killing that doesn't quite add up.
Why doesn't it? Guy's marked. The whole neighborhood knows what he's carrying. It's a miracle he hasn't been knocked off before.
I don't know. Something bothers me.
What?
I don't know. And that's what bothers me. Oh, I'll get it, Captain. Homicide South, Lieutenant Smith.
Lieutenant, this is Jerry Shannon. You know me. I own the saloon.
Sure. What can I do for you?
I think I can do something for you.
What's that?
I can give you the killer of Charles Meyer.
Who is he? Who's the killer, Shannon?
This $20 bill. See what it says?
At last.
At last, indeed. Old man Rumley has owed me 20 since the last days of the Eisenhower administration. Now, about a week ago, he struts into the joint, slams it down on the bar. At last, he says. At last, I agrees. And to commemorate this historic occasion, I takes pen in hand, makes this great inscription. This was one of the 20s I give to Charlie Meyer for the rent, and I shouldn't be astonished if that red smear was blood.
And how did it come back to you?
Not an hour ago, a local hooligan, Tommy Willis, he strolls in here, bangs the 20 on the bar, and buys drinks for the house.
Tommy Willis. Yeah. Well, I guess that takes care of that.
I'm being framed.
Where'd you get the $2,000?
I told you, a friend give it to me.
What's his name?
I told you, I don't remember.
There's bloodstains on these bills, bloodstains on your jacket. How'd the blood get on your jacket, Tommy?
I was shaving.
You always wear a jacket when you shave, don't you, kid? You passed this bill at Shannon's bar. He swears it was one of the bills you paid Meyer with. Come on, Tommy. The stenographer's ready.
Go drown yourself, cop.
What's the truth, Tommy? Come on.
I told you, Lieutenant. The guy give me the dough.
No, Tommy. Tell us the truth.
You wouldn't believe it.
Well, what have you got to lose? We don't believe the story you're telling now, either.
Okay, it's 1:30, 2 o'clock at night, see? I'm taking a shortcut through the alley.
Yeah.
It's dark. I trip over something. A guy. Now, I fall right on top of him. That's how come I got blood on the jacket.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I look close.
Yeah.
It's a stiff. Now, I didn't do it. I figure I better blow, but,
Yeah, but?
But I figure as long as I'm there, maybe got some loose change on him, see? I reach in and I pull out a whole roll. So I'm rich, see?
You gonna stick to that story, Tommy?
It's the truth.
Well, maybe the jury will believe you.
You can't hang it on me.
Poster, Daly, take him back.
Wait a minute, I didn't do it. I go up against the jury with my rap, I'm gone for life. Now give me a break.
Who wants coffee?
What if he's telling the truth, Captain?
Smitty, what are you saying?
What if he's telling the truth?
Come on, Smitty. The bills, the blood. It's open and shut.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe what?
No, I could buy it if...
If what?
If when Meyer left the doctor's office, he went out the back way into the alley. But he didn't. According to the doctor, he went out the front door into the street.
So?
So, how could Tommy get him to go back there to the alley? Meyer was through for the day. If he left the front way, he'd be at the bus stop.
So, maybe he went out the back way.
But Dr. Koenig says... Maybe I better check Dr. Koenig again.
Benno, that police officer's here again. He wants to see you.
Well, can I refuse to see him?
What can he want? This is the third time he's been here. He must know something.
Rosa, you must control yourself. Please, come in, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. I'm sorry to intrude. It's about Mr. Meyer again. We've made an arrest.
What?
We're positive we have the killer.
Who is it?
A young thug named Willis. Tom Willis.
What will they do to him?
Life, at least. But, there's one thing that has me stumped. I would be more certain it was Tom.
You mean you're not sure?
Well, I'd be 100% sure if I could resolve one detail. Now, you said Mr. Meyer left your office through the front door. Are you positive he didn't go out the back door?
I'm only positive he left the office. I took it for granted that he went out into the street.
Oh, then actually you didn't see him go out into the street.
Oh, let me think. Well, it was over a week ago, and I...
Is something the matter, Doctor?
I saw him.
You saw him?
Yes, I'm sorry you didn't ask me.
Well, perhaps I should have asked you.
I saw him come from my husband's surgery, come here into the waiting room. And I saw him to the door because he seemed a bit unsteady. And in the hallway, he turned to the right, which leads to the back entrance. So I remember I called to him. I said, "That's the back door." And he answered me, "It's all right. I know where I'm going."
Well, then that clears it all up.
I'm sorry I contributed to the misunderstanding. It was just that I naturally thought he would go out.
Oh, no harm done. I don't think I'll have to bother you again, Doctor, Mrs. Koenig. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Lieutenant. Oh, Rosa.
Now I'm in it too, Benno. Now I'm also a part of it.
And that should be the end of it, shouldn't it? The police have a suspect with whom they're very happy. And certainly he would seem to be the ideal killer. If you were on the jury and didn't know what we know, wouldn't you vote to convict on this evidence? Of course you would. Is this Lieutenant Smith's last visit to Benno's office? You know it isn't. Be here when he calls again in just a few moments, when I return with Act 3. Who shall live and who shall die, and who shall make that decision? A three-part question as old as mankind. And for all that we have advanced, assuming, of course, that we have advanced at all, we have never even come close to answering any part of that question, let alone all of it. It's a question now that bewilders and bedevils Benno and Rosa Sternberg, or Benno and Rosa Koenig, as they have chosen to call themselves. Two people who have never done anything wrong in a long and useful lifetime, until last week. And now, one crime must beget another.
No. It would be different if he were somebody.
What do you mean, somebody?
Somebody that mattered.
All of us matter.
He's a hoodlum, a criminal. I won't die for him.
Shall he die for us?
Why not?
Why not? Oh, my dear Lord.
Rosa.
When did you ever talk this way, Benno? Yes, you killed Meyer, but he poisoned you first. And the poison has spread. Soon it'll reach your heart. Soon you will talk like Meyer and the rest of them. Soon you will be like Meyer.
Please, Rosa.
Benno, can you let this boy die for you?
Rosa, just once. Just once, let us be hard.
Hard?
Let us be smart. The way men must be if they want to survive. This is the world, Rosa. A world we never made, but this is what it takes to live in the world.
To live? Live how?
For once. For just once, and no more. Let someone else pay for us. For once, just once, let someone else be a victim.
Is that what you want, Benno?
I want to go on living, working, helping people with my skill.
You haven't seen a single patient all week.
I know, but I will. I'm better now. I'm ready.
You will never be ready.
No, I'm ready.
Your right hand. See how it shakes?
It's cold in here.
It'll always be cold in here.
You must help me, Rosa.
Oh, if I only could. But Ben, that right hand of yours, it was used to kill. How can it ever be used to cure again? Unless you...
I don't want to hear any more.
Well, Smithy, he's been indicted, and I see you're a hero. Did you read the papers? Quick, efficient, skillful police work by an alert team of homicide detectives led by Lieutenant Everett Smith. Was a good job, Smitty. Smitty.
Yeah?
What's the matter now?
I don't know.
I know you got the blahs. Once the excitement of a case is over,
You know, I wish I could convince myself that it really should be over.
What are you building to?
Why did Meyer go out the back way?
Hold the phone. When he went out the front way, you were unhappy because you didn't see how he could wind up in the back alley.
Yeah, I know.
Well, so now that we established he did go out the back way, shouldn't that tie it up?
No.
Why not? It does what it has to do. It puts him in the alley, where you needed him.
I know, but...
Yeah?
What was he doing in that alley?
Oh, come on, Smitty.
No, look. Meyer was a smart apple. He had to be. Now, he's carrying a lot of money in a tough neighborhood. He's through for the day. The habits of 25 years should send him to the bus stop right outside of Shannon's bar, just outside of Dr. Koenig's apartment.
So?
So why doesn't he go right to the bus stop right after Koenig treats him?
Well, maybe...
Maybe what? What does he want to go into that back alley for? What sense does it make?
You can't figure some guys.
But you could figure him. He had a routine as steady as the clock, as regular as the calendar. Now, why would he go into the alley?
Look, it's an interesting mental exercise, but we got work to do.
Billingham, don't fight me. Go with me, just for a minute. Now, let's say that Tommy Willis didn't kill Meyer.
But he did. The evidence
This is for the sake of argument. Say we didn't have Tommy, all right? Where would we be?
We would be exactly nowhere.
And who would have been the last person to see Meyer alive? Dr. Koenig. That's who.
Are you trying to drag the doctor into this?
No, I'm just walking along a path. I don't know where it's going.
Meyer gets hit in the eye accidentally.
Right.
He gets taken into Dr. Koenig's office accidentally.
Right.
Because this doc happens to be closest to the scene.
Right.
Now, why would Koenig kill him?
I didn't say Koenig killed him.
Well, what are you saying?
I want another day on this case.
Oh, Smitty.
No, something's bothering me.
What kind of line have you got to follow?
If we discount Tommy... Now, I said if. What have we got? An encounter between Koenig and Meyer. Till now, we figured it a robbery. If it isn't, what is it?
You got the floor.
Why do we assume that Koenig and Meyer didn't know each other?
Because Koenig said so.
Yeah. You know what I want to do today? I want to check both of them out.
Oh, Oh, good afternoon, Lieutenant.
Good afternoon, Mrs. Koenig. Is the doctor in?
Who rang the bell, Rose? Oh.
I'd like to talk to you, Doctor.
Do you have some more questions?
Well, I'm not here as a detective. I'm calling on you as a patient.
A patient?
Mm-hmm.
Is something wrong?
I have a problem.
Yes?
I don't know what to do.
About what?
I must reach a decision.
Concerning something physical?
No. It's a matter of, morals, ethics.
But how can I help you? This sounds like more of a problem for a psychiatrist.
A man like you, Doctor, who practices in a neighborhood like this, he knows quite a bit about human behavior. I've asked around. Folks here seem to think you're some kind of god.
That's not really true. I just practice.
I don't know what to do, and I want you to help me make up my mind.
Well, if there's some way I can help.
It has to do with Mr. Meyer.
Mr. Meyer?
Yes. You see, we have a young punk named Tommy Willis for the murder. It's a dream case for a prosecutor. He'll be set up for life. Understand?
Yes.
And he should be. Now, on the other hand, and I can't prove any of this, we have a Dr. Benno Koenig.
Yes?
A great man.
What are you trying to say, Lieutenant?
What I'm trying to say is very difficult, Doctor. That's why I'll need your help. Now, I checked out a Dr. Benno Koenig at the local medical association. They never heard of him.
Benno.
Let me continue, Mrs. Koenig. And no hospital ever heard of him either. So, I must assume that this Dr. Koenig, if he is a doctor, is practicing without a license.
I am a doctor.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
I survived. Rosa and I, we survived the camps. Don't ask how. But when it was over, I wanted to come to this country. But I couldn't get on a quota. A friend of mine and his wife, they did, and they were killed in an accident. His name was Benno Koenig. We took the visa, the papers, but the only thing was, Koenig wasn't a doctor. I could come to this country under the name Benno Koenig, but I couldn't practice medicine.
I see.
But I must practice, or die. All those years in the camps, the thought that one day I could once again be a doctor, that's what kept me alive.
I understand, Doctor.
And so for all these years, I have hidden myself here. I treat the poor, the forgotten, the hopeless. Who would bother me here? Who would think to ask?
And then Meyer walked in.
Meyer.
Now, I can't prove any of this. Remember, I can't prove it. But Meyer, now he must have been part of your past. An evil part of your past. No. Don't answer me. And so, you killed him. I can understand that. As a human being, I could even justify it. No. Please, don't talk. Remember, I can't prove any of this. Even if we could establish that you did know Meyer, even if we could establish a motive from the past, we couldn't prove it. But I have a problem.
Yes. What to do about the fact that I have no license, no credentials, to stop me from practicing?
No. I'm a homicide detective. I'm not concerned with that. Well, maybe I should be, but in my business, on a practical basis, we have to overlook things every day. No, my problem is Tommy Willis.
The boy.
Now, I don't know what to do. I could forget everything and go on to my next case. Should I? I mean, after all, why shouldn't Tommy pay for Meyer?
Why?
Whom means more to the community, You or Tommy? And let me tell you something else. If Tommy beats this rap, he'll be back again in a day, a week, a month. He'll commit murder. That's where he's headed. Isn't this the best solution to the problem? Well,
what?
I've come for advice, Doctor. What should I do?
I can't advise you.
You can, Doctor. You can. You're a man of experience and wisdom.
No.
Now, I want your advice.
No.
Benno.
No. You must do what your conscience commands.
What does your conscience command, Doctor?
I say...
Now, remember, the case against Tommy is ironclad. No one need ever know except us. There are poor people out there. You're their only hope. Isn't it better for you to stay here and help them?
But I can't help them. I can't, not anymore. My hands, they're no longer the hands of a doctor. They're the hands of a murderer.
Benno.
Yes, Rosa. You were always right. I must pay.
But Meyer was trash. This boy is no better. Remember who you're paying for.
Still, I must pay.
We must pay.
And this is how we survive the Myers. Lieutenant, let me treat you for the problem you came in with. I can do it. Now I can do it. I murdered Camp Commandant Karl-Heinz Meyer.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, Joseph, that arm.
What happened?
It went right through a plate glass window.
Come inside quickly. Oh, may I, Lieutenant?
Oh, go right ahead, Dr. Coney.
You mean Dr. Sternberg?
First, we must stop the bleeding.
Oh, would you mind waiting, Lieutenant? Dr. Sternberg will be with you in just a few minutes.
Honesty may be the best policy, true. So why don't more people follow it? The answer is that the best things usually cost the most, and sometimes the price is too high to pay. But in the end, Benno and Rosa Sternberg paid it, the way they always paid it, gladly. Because once you're accustomed to the best, it's hard to settle for less. I'll be back shortly. The book says, by their deeds you shall know them. And it's always true. In the long run, they will do the same deeds over and over again. After all, the leopard doesn't change his spots, does he? The mayors of this world will go on being the mayors, and so will the Sternbergs. And where will it end? That depends on who will survive, and on whom each of us will choose to be. Our cast included Howard Da Silva, Clarice Blackburn, Sam Gray, Gilbert Mack, and Jack Grimes. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome this time to a supernatural evil too monstrous to contemplate, and a spirit that hovers over all, the satyr. In the dictionary definition, a woodland deity represented as part human, part goat, noted for riotousness and lasciviousness. Not so terrifying in concept today, perhaps, but before the turn of the century, the Victorian era...
No, Elf.
No, I'm in me own park. It wasn't me night off, so I've got to sneak in safe and sound without the mistress knowing.
See you Thursday night.
Right as rain. And keep your hands to yourself. I'm still a decent girl, and that's what I'll stay till I'm married. Now, off you go.
Good night, Millie.
Night.
You'd waste a lover's moon for convention's sake?
Who's that? You look like... Oh, you can't be... Oh, sweet Mary, protect me.
Not against me. There is no protection against me.
Our mystery drama, The Death Wish, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Ann Petoniak and Court Benson. Another definition, just for the record. Another dictionary. Satyriasis. An abnormal sexual desire in men. But our story begins long before the terror of unbridled evil descended on the quiet, well-ordered life of the Haven. The great house was built by a long-deceased ancestor in the early 18th century. And at the time all this begins has changed little in a century and a half, until a stone cast into its quiet waters from the outside sends ripples of excitement and speculation washing over the Cutler family.
Belinda, come away from the window.
But, Mother, I want to see him drive up in the carriage with Father.
Don't press your nose against the glass. It only means extra work for the servants. Besides, they're not due for at least 15 minutes, even if the train was on time.
I don't see why we have to saddle ourselves with someone extra in the house, particularly a man.
That's just sour grapes, Barbara.
Belinda, come away from the window.
Oh, all right. But won't you please call me Linda?
You were christened Belinda.
I know. Grandmother was Bella, you're Beatrice, my brother is Bruce, my sister is Barbara, and I'm Belinda. Why do we all have to be B's?
Because your grandfather's name was Brian, and your father's name is Blake. It's all in the family.
Papa's name was only accidental. The rest was all planned.
Oh, what's in a name, as I've so recently found out?
I'd rather you didn't bring up that subject in front of your young sister.
Linda's nearly 18. For heaven's sakes, Mother.
It isn't as though divorce was a dirty word or something.
Don't delude yourself. In our society, Linda, it's a blot. Disgraceful. Right, Mother?
I prefer not to discuss so intimate a subject openly. And your sister's name is Belinda.
Oh, for God's sake, the old witch isn't alive anymore. Grandmother's done us all the harm she can. The hell with her.
Oh, I don't like swearing either.
And I don't like being without a man and being stuck at home again like a naughty child. I'm afraid we're all going to have to make some adjustments. God, I wish Bruce was here. I hope he knows how lucky he is to be able to get out from under the blanket and away to his internship.
Mama, she doesn't mean anything. She's just so miserable.
I know. I should be more forbearing.
Who is this bird who's going to help feather our cushy nest, anyway?
His name is Anton Gitano.
Oh, it sounds so foreign and terribly romantic.
Well, not really, child. As I understand it, his father was your father's batman during the Crimea.
Batman?
The Army's name for a valet, dear. We can't have our officers fighting wars without their boots shined.
I shouldn't be so sarcastic, Barbara. If it hadn't been for Anton's father, you wouldn't be here, or your brother, or your sister. He saved Blake's life at Gallipoli and very nearly lost his own. He is, or was, just as English as we.
Gitano? Isn't that Spanish?
Well, Blake told me that's a gypsy name. But, of course, his family had lived here for generations. I never met him, but he had the most beautiful wife. I remember being quite jealous of...
Excuse me, Mama, but they're here. I can hear the carriage. I can see it. It just came round by the poplars. Oh, he's the most beautiful thing you ever saw, Mama. Like a fawn.
A fawn?
Well, I don't mean he's half man, half, you know.
He certainly is all man, I'll grant you. That aquiline face.
That's what I meant. Like an ancient Roman. Or a Greek god.
All right. That's quite enough nonsense from you both. Now put yourselves together. And for heaven's sakes, compose yourself and greet our guest like ladies. Just be kind and gentle women. After all, the boy's father has been dead for many years now, and he has just lost his mother.
How long is he expected to stay?
Only till he gets settled down here and finds some employment, I hope. I really don't know. Your father was so strange about him.
What do you mean, Mama?
Well, it's so unlike Blake, but I really couldn't pin him down. I'm not even quite sure if he's a guest or if your father means to give him some work about the grounds or something.
Beatrice, I have our guest with me.
Come in, Blake, dear. We heard you drive up, and we can't wait to meet him.
Hello, my dear. Barbara, Belinda. Ladies, may I present the son of the man who made you all possible in my life, Mr. Anton Gitano.
I'm charmed.
My wife, Beatrice.
How do you do?
Your servant, madam.
My older daughter, Barbara.
A pleasure, Miss Cutler.
Mrs. Trenholm, actually. Ex, since I'm no longer married.
My condolences about your husband.
Oh, he didn't die. I divorced him.
The more fool he for deserving such a fate. And the world is a better place.
Yes, and my youngest, Belinda.
Charmed. I hope I can be sure that you're still unattached and fancy-free.
Belinda isn't even 18 yet.
Anyone so beautiful would have to be. Although she seems so much more mature.
You're very continental. You know just the right things to say.
Do I? Then I am pleased. Because to tell you the truth, I'm shaking in my boots.
You find her so formidable.
Perhaps my butterflies come from being among such a bevy of delightful female companionship. Or that I feel dusty and travel-stained. Would you ladies excuse me if I change and freshen up?
Of course, Anton. May I call you that?
I wish you would.
Very well, then, Anton. We're the ones at fault. We should have given you at least a moment to yourself before plunging you into the family circle. Blake, shall I ring for Jarrett, or will you see Anton to his room?
Jarrett's seeing to the unloading of his baggage right now. I'll show him. Where have you put him?
Well, I thought with Bruce away and so many clucking hens on the second floor, he'd be happier with the third floor almost to himself. The maroon and gold room?
I'll be happy whatever room you put me in. Wherever it is, I'm really an imposition.
Oh, we don't feel that way at all.
Please. I can only hope to repay you for your welcome.
I'll see you up, Anton. Beatrice, ring down and tell Jarrett where to send his luggage.
With your permission, ladies, I shall see you at dinner, and I hope to be a bit more presentable than now.
Yes, I'd like to have a word with you, Beatrice, as soon as I see Anton settled.
Of course, dear.
In the library?
Yes, dear.
Oh, Mother, looks like you're in disfavor.
Oh, did I know the young man would be as charming and educated as he turned out to be?
What difference does that make?
Oh, my dear innocent. Banished to the third floor, practically with the help. I'm afraid Father thinks Mother made a slight social gaffe.
The help are on the fourth floor. And besides, I didn't, and I don't think it appropriate for a single young man to be roaming a floor where two young single females
Oh, really, Mother? What do you expect him to be? Peeping Tom or Ralph the Raper?
Barbara!
I agree with Mother. You're really terrible. He's so polite and so handsome.
But I'll make a confession. I think Mother's instincts are right about this young man. For all his charm, I wouldn't trust him on the same corner with me, let alone around me.
I never heard anything so unreasonable in all my life.
I quite agree with you, Belinda. But you must remember your sister has been terribly hurt. I'm afraid for a while anything in trousers will look to her as though he had horns growing out of his head, hoofs instead of feet, and a long forked tail.
Oh, thank goodness for you, Mama. You keep us all on an even keel. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Well, you're going to have to do without me right now, Belinda. I have to go and face your father.
Well, I don't see why he couldn't have been in the room next to Bruce's.
Well, there's only one bathroom on the floor, dearest, and with both the girls home, I thought there might be some embarrassment about... well, you know, they're not used to a stranger around, and they're not...
Then what?
Well, I'm not quite sure of so many things, Blake. How long will he be here? Just what his position is exactly.
Well, what does that mean?
Well, is he a guest? Or do you expect to employ him?
Well, I'm dashed if I know myself, Bee. It's all been so sudden and unexpected. The past rearing its head up like this.
Well, you do owe the boy a great deal after all.
What's that?
Well, his father did save your life, didn't he?
Oh, yes. Yes, at Gallipoli. Carried me out of the water after I was wounded. I'd have drowned otherwise.
I'm so sorry I never met the father to thank him. I do remember his lovely gypsy wife with her great haunting dark eyes. Was he her only child?
Well, I don't know. I suppose. They went back to Spain so shortly after that.
Uh-huh. How did her husband die?
Well, apparently he just disappeared. I haven't got all the facts. Carla, Mrs. Gaetano's letter was quite brief. He seems a fine boy.
And very well-mannered. It's going to be a pleasure to put him up till he decides what he wants to do with himself, I'm sure.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean any harm. Millie, isn't it?
Yes, Mr. Gaetano?
It isn't difficult. Gitano. It means gypsy in Spanish.
Oh, I knew when I saw you. I should have let the butler bring your things up.
Why? You afraid of a little fun, Millie?
Not exactly, but I have my own steady, Alfred, and I'm a decent girl.
A wonderful dinner, Mrs. Cutler.
Thank you, Anton.
I think you will understand. I'm exhausted from the journey. Would you excuse me if I just asked to go to bed?
Not at all. As my mother was saying to me just before you arrived, nuestra casa es su casa.
And I'm glad to be so welcome. I shall try to take advantage of it. But tonight
You get on to bed, youngster, like the rest of us. We can all use a good night's sleep. Well, Bee, have you tucked in your little chicks for the night?
Long ago. Barbara and Belinda have been asleep for well over an hour. It's almost midnight.
Well, it's high time for all law-abiding people to be abed. Come on, join me before I fall asleep.
I'm sorry you're tucked away already. It's such a beautiful night. A big, round, full moon. A lover's night. I came to get a sweater. I'm going to take a little stroll in the garden.
Well, I'll get up and get dressed.
Oh, no, darling, you're tired. I won't be long. Just a little turn as far as the court garden. That's good night. Because I know you'll be asleep like the rest of the house by the time I get back.
Now, Alfie, I'm still a decent girl, and that's what I'll stay till I'm married. Now, off you go, Alfie.
Good night, Millie.
Good night.
You'd waste a lover's moon just for convention's sake? Oh, no, Millie.
Who's that? Oh, sweet Mary, protect me.
Not against me. There is no protection against me.
Anton?
Mrs. Cutler, what are you doing here?
I was just taking a stroll before... It's Millie. What have you done? Oh, my Lord, what kind of a man are you?
What indeed has Anton done? And as our story progresses, more and more that question will be asked. What kind of man are you? Not alone by the people in our story, but by you who listen to the strange history that unfolds. I'll return shortly with Act Two. It is no moment for the squeamish, this midnight encounter in the court garden of the great manor named the Haven. The garden itself is surrounded by an 8-foot-high brick wall. The only entrance, the wrought iron gate at which Mrs. Cutler has stopped. The garden itself is evergreen, its paths moss and lichen covered. By the light of day, it is quaint and inviting. By moonlight, it is macabre and forbidding. A fitting setting for the girl stretched limp on the ground, and the figure hunched over it.
Anton, is this you?
Unmasked, Mrs. Cutler. I'm afraid so.
And Millie?
She's dead.
Dead? How?
I suggest we go somewhere to talk in private.
But, Millie, I must see to her. She may not be...
You may take my word for it that she is dead. It was an accident because she wasn't intelligent enough to listen to me. But you are going to be, aren't you?
I don't know what you mean, Anton. Or whoever you are.
I'm afraid you do, Mrs. Cutler. I mean, when the police come tomorrow, you're going to forget everything you saw, or thought you saw. After we have our little talk, that is. Otherwise, someone else, much nearer and dearer to you than Millie, will suddenly and unaccountably be just as dead as Millie.
Who? What are you?
My mother's son. She was the gypsy.
But your father...
What father? I never had a father. Just my mother and me.
Well, then how did Blake... I mean, why did he take you in?
My mother left me a rather special gift. Shall I show it to you?
Oh, I don't want to see. I don't want to know anymore. I just want to go...
You must!
Oh, you're hurting me!
You'll forget physical pain in a moment. Wait. Ah, there. The moon is out again. Let's see. Yes, he'll do. You see the owl sitting there in the tree? No, there. Straight ahead of you.
Yes, I see him.
Then watch. Owl perched high above my head. Hear you this? I wish you dead.
Good Lord.
Any living creature, any time I wish. Your husband, your son, your daughters. If you cross me, I wish them the same. That's why you will remain quiet about anything and everything you have seen in this garden.
It's Blake there.
Come in. What time is it?
Well, it's nearly 10 o'clock, Bee.
Oh, good heavens. Now, how could you let me sleep so late?
You seemed absolutely exhausted this morning. I couldn't manage to wake you.
I know. I had a terrible dream. Must have been a dream. Kept me awake till dawn.
What kind of a dream?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't want to talk about it. 10 o'clock? What are you doing home from business?
Well, there's been a terrible accident.
A what?
I'm afraid the police are here, and they wanted to ask you a question or two.
Me? Why me? What sort of accident?
One of the upstairs maids was found by the gardener in the court garden this morning.
What do you mean, found? Dead?
Yes, I'm afraid so. The cheeky, lively little one, Millie, I think her name is.
was a dream.
What did you say, Bee?
I said, this is just like a bad dream. Poor little Millie. But why on earth would the police want to see me?
Well, darling, I happened to mention that you took a stroll outside last night about midnight and that you mentioned you were going as far as the court garden.
But I didn't. It was chillier than I thought, so I turned back. What happened?
Well, it's all so strange. Apparently, Millie nipped out of the house last night to meet a boy she knew. Alfred Pinster. He's a local groom at the public stables.
And they think he did it.
Oh, no, he's in the clear. Fortunately for him, the ground in the court garden was damp. There wasn't a trace of his footsteps in there. Only the girls and...
And what else?
Well, what killed the poor child? That vicious billy goat of Tam Pierce's. Apparently it got loose last night and chased Millie into the court garden. I suppose she thought she could close the gates and keep him out, but he got in after her and...
And what?
Well, his hoof marks were all over the place.
Oh.
Even on... Well, he must literally have trampled it to death.
Oh, how terrible.
Yeah, it was a lucky thing for young Alfie, though. Otherwise, it would have looked like a plain case of, to be polite, assault.
That, too. Well, let me get dressed. I really should talk to the police myself.
Well, good morning, Mr. Gypsy.
And to you, Mrs. Trenholm. A victory for accuracy. We both have each other's names correct. You speak Spanish?
Not much, but I looked up Gitano. It rang a chord.
A pleasant one, I hope.
Nothing pleasant about this morning after what happened to poor Millie. I've got to get some fresh air. I'm going for a ride. Excuse me.
Would you allow me to join you?
Suit yourself. But I warn you, in my present mood, I'm somewhat restless.
I accept the challenge.
Challenge?
It was more of that than an invitation, wasn't it?
I'll leave you to make up your own mind about that. Come on, if you're going. I love the view from here. There's the haven away down there to the left.
It's a very large estate, and so near town. It's a priceless property.
I think so, too. But not in terms of money, which is obviously what you meant.
Why don't you like me?
I never said I didn't.
You didn't have to. I can sense it.
Maybe it's because I've been through a bad experience with Trevor. Maybe it's because you're just too charming and too beautiful a man to be quite true. And maybe it's because you're much too young.
Too young for what?
For me.
If that's all that's worrying you...
Oh, for heaven's sake, don't take me literally. I only... Let me go, please, Anton.
Not till I prove to you that I am not a boy.
Very well. You are a man. A big, strong man.
Not quite yet.
Damn it, if you won't let me... You must be crazy.
For you, yes. But a better word is hungry. Just as you are.
Now, really, that's enough.
Don't be silly. We both know it's only the beginning.
Are you conceited enough to think that
Yes, I am. You see that blueberry bush over there?
Yes.
Watch it. I wish you dead.
My God.
You're very fond of your mare, aren't you? Shall I wish her the same?
No.
Or your father? I can do it, you know.
Who are you?
For the moment, Barbara. Your lover.
You might as well have wished me dead.
I doubt it. You'll get used to me as a surrogate husband.
I'll kill myself if you ever touch me again.
You do, and I promise your father will die as I killed that bush.
Why us? Your power must be the same anywhere else in the world. Why do you come back to haunt us?
Because my mother ordered me to, and she...
Why do you stop? You mean when she died?
If you want to call it that. I mean, when her time had come.
I don't understand. I don't understand anything. I still ask you, why us?
We do not question the orders of our superiors. Come, let's get back to lunch. I'm ravenous.
But you ride with him almost every day, Barbara. Why can't I go with you sometimes?
Hush, Linda. Stay away from us.
But it isn't fair. You're too old for him anyway.
And you're too young for him. You stay away from him. You hear?
Why, you're jealous, Barbara.
Never mind what I am. Just stay away from him.
I understand, Mrs. Cutler. You've been suggesting to your daughter Barbara that she's seeing too much of me.
Can you blame me?
I also understand that you have even gone so far as to try to persuade Mr. Cutler to send her away.
Please, Anton. Please. Barbara's heart was broken by her divorce. The girl has enough agony to cope with. Don't hurt her anymore.
I have no intention to. In fact, my intentions are quite otherwise. But if you want to protect her, remember the power I have, and leave us alone.
Please, Papa, I'm begging you.
Papa, you haven't called me that, Barbara, since you were a little girl.
Well, I'm not that anymore. Can't you? Won't you please send him away?
I can't. I can't do that.
And you know, too. He's like a cancer, spreading and spreading till he infects and destroys us all. And how can we stop it? We're like puppets. All he has to do is pull the strings, and we have to dance to his command. We've got to stop him somehow, or we'll all be as good as dead.
Stunned and shocked, Blake Carter stares at a beloved daughter who is emotionally coming to pieces before his very eyes. And yet, in those eyes, can we detect a puzzlement, a bewilderment that suggests he doesn't fully comprehend exactly what she's talking about? We'll find that out when I return shortly with Act 3. It's a lovely English September afternoon. The sun, streaming down from a cloudless sky, throws a dappling of lacy shadows on the bright green lawns as it streams through the trees. From the outside, the great manor seems well named, the Haven. But inside, something dark and insidious is growing, like a black, invisible mushroom, poisoning the atmosphere the Cutlers breathe, threatening their very lives, one by one. In the library, Barbara and her father remain as we left them, facing each other, gripped by emotions not yet fully explained.
What do you mean, as good as dead?
Let's not fence with each other, Papa. Obviously, you know his power and are as helpless as we are.
Power? I don't understand you.
To kill anything he wants, just by wishing it.
Barbara, I really don't understand what you're saying. What do you mean his power to kill anything he wants to?
Didn't he show you? Did you just take him at his word?
Barbara, come, sit down for a minute. You're shaking all over. What is it, child?
Oh, it's just remembering those first terrible, awful moments. Oh, Papa, he scared me. He really scared me almost to death.
All right, darling. I won't let anything else hurt you if I possibly can. I couldn't help with Trevor, but I can with Anton, whatever it is. Tell me about it. And because of some trick with a bush, he forced you to...
It wasn't any trick. I saw it die with my own eyes. Didn't he give you an example?
Of what?
Of how all he has to do is wish something dead. And it is.
Oh, you're seeing things, dear, imagining. You've always had too much of it.
This wasn't imagination. It's cold, stark, brutal reality. But you didn't believe it when he showed you. You thought it was just some kind of trick.
Showed me what, dear? He hasn't showed me anything like that.
Then why did you say you can't send him away?
Darling, don't press it. It's because I have an old debt to repay. Let's leave it at that. But I certainly intend to have a talk with Anton. After what you've told me, I'm damned if I'll sit still for what's happened. I'll just take my chances unless he agrees to marry you.
Marry me?
Well, isn't that what you want?
I wouldn't marry him if... Oh, Lord, I don't know what to do. Just leave it alone, Papa. Will you please? Let me try to work it out.
But, Barbara... Yes, come in.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Am I interrupting anything?
No, not a thing. Come in.
If I'm breaking into family business or something...
I was just leaving. I'll leave you two together. Papa?
Yes?
Leave it to me.
There's nothing for you to worry about, Barbara. I know how to handle myself now.
But I...
Leave it to me, please, and close the door.
I have a feeling I did interrupt something. I'm sorry if I came at a bad time.
You didn't. I want to talk to you.
Well, then I feel better. I wanted to have a talk with you, sir.
Well, I should think it's about time.
So Barbara has been telling tales out of school.
Quite naturally.
I wonder just how much she has revealed and what she expected to gain by it.
Isn't that what you wanted to talk to me about?
Not exactly, sir. The subject I wanted to discuss was money.
I can't imagine why you insisted on dragging me all the way down to the court garden, Barbara. It's never been your favorite spot.
I hate it more than ever now, Mama.
Mama? You haven't called me that since you were...
I need reassurance. I need help. I'm scared to death. I'm clutching at straws, and that's what Father said when I went back to calling him Papa. But if ever we need to stick together as a family, it's now.
Barbara, what is it?
It has to be all or nothing now. Mama, wasn't it right here they found Millie dead?
Yes.
And wasn't it Anton who killed her?
What do you mean?
You can't deceive me. What did he do? Just point his finger at Millie and say, I wish you dead. And weren't you out here that night, walking in the gardens as you often do? And didn't you see it? And didn't he threaten you to keep you quiet? Or one or other of us would be as dead as Millie was.
You're barking up the wrong tree, Anton. I haven't any money.
Let's not be foolish, sir. I've looked down on the estate from Cheltham Ridge, and I can see that it's worth a fortune.
Well, that's true enough. But how far do you think you can stretch the repayment of an old debt? Your father saved my life.
That's a lie. I had no father.
Put it as you like. I was willing to open my home to you, to try to find you a well-paying job.
I don't want a job. I want the haven and all the land that goes with it.
Impossible. What you already have is my daughter, and I will endow her with what dowry I can.
I don't think you understand, Mr. Blake. I don't want your daughter. Barbara was just an extra bonus, a temporary necessity. What I want is the estate, in toto.
Well, then you are due to be disappointed. It isn't mine to give, even if I were so inclined.
Then how can you live here?
Because I did exactly what you want to do. Oh, perhaps not for the same selfish reasons. I married into money. The estate came from my wife's family.
And then I'm wasting my time with you. I'll get it from her.
You're an amazing young man. I can't quite credit you. You seem to be as hard and unprincipled and unyielding as Bertie herself.
Bertie?
A nickname. And I assure you, not a fond one for Bella Chelton, my wife's mother, who willed this estate.
Not to your wife?
No, not to my wife. For reasons you perhaps know, she disapproved of our marriage, nor to my son Bruce.
Barbara?
Bertie didn't believe in divorce.
Ah, then to Linda.
To Belinda. a minor, in trust for 3 more years. So you see, your demands are impossible as well as unreasonable. But that isn't the point.
Of course it is. She's an engaging and nubile youngster, and I know how she feels about me. We can get married right away.
You'd need my consent, and the only way you'd get it is over my dead body. I'm past recognizing the cost of your threat to me and mine, and I...
Hold up, old man. Whatever Barbara has told you, perhaps you don't recognize or refuse to accept the real cost. Very well. This is the moment of truth. Let's see. What's that?
That's Scout, my retriever. It isn't important now.
Oh, you'd be surprised how important.
Down, boy, down. Sit. Why did you let Scout in?
To wake you up to what you face.
What are you after?
Your promise that your rich little daughter shall be mine, body and estate. Or you start to lose everything you love most. Starting with, what was that asinine name of, oh yes, Scout.
You must be mad.
If you don't accept my proposition, so must you be.
Now, look here. Certainly I knuckled under to you and your mother to save my happiness. But there is an end to compromise. To hell with your cheap threats. I've had enough of you. I'm ready to make my own confession.
To prove my mastery over your master, Scout, I wish you dead.
What have you done?
What I can do to you, or yours, animal, vegetable, human, whatever I decide. Think it over, old man. I'll give you a reasonable time to make up your mind. Let's say till tomorrow night.
You do understand, Papa, now. You do believe.
Yes. But what can we do?
Mother's involved, too. You know that.
She is?
He killed Millie. Mother stumbled on it that night. She went out for a walk. He's got us all involved, except Linda.
Your little sister is no longer immune. He knows the money goes to her. He wants to marry her.
You can stop that.
The one thing I can do. But it's only temporary.
It isn't the only thing we can do.
What else?
Anton enjoys killing things, whatever or whoever they may be. I've already promised to take him grouse hunting tomorrow. Why don't you join us?
Oh, Barbara, I'm in no mood for sporting.
There won't be any sport connected with this. While I keep his attention away from you, shoot him in the back.
A hunting accident?
Why not?
Well, we'd never get away with it.
Of course we can. He's nobody here, and everyone knows who we are, our family. Papa, it's the only way.
You're more of a man than I am, Barbara. All right, we'll do it. Tomorrow morning is the execution.
And nobody ever deserved it more.
I've been looking forward to this. I'm very glad you made up your mind about Linda and me, sir. She's happy, too.
Yes, the only thing to do. I haven't said anything to either of the girls, huh?
No, better not. Might be a little difficult. When do we flush some birds?
I miss old Scout.
I am sorry about that, but I had to prove a point.
I think we have some game.
Where?
This way, towards me.
Coming.
Okay, Dad. Shoot! Shoot!
But there are no birds. Oh.
I can't. No matter what man is, I can't kill him in cold blood. Not this man.
So, it is all in the open.
Then I will, without compunction, in the back, where he deserves.
Hold it.
Don't turn.
I'll even drop my gun. Fire if you want, Barbara, but I can wish faster than the shot can travel. Or you, Mr. Cutler. I can wish you all dead, but I'm sure one is enough. The innocent one. The one far away. Your son. Your firstborn. Now I offer you the challenge. Fire if you want. But if any of you wish to stay alive, let me prove my power now and forever. Wherever he is, your son, your firstborn, I wish him dead.
What happened?
He's dead.
But we didn't.
We didn't have to. He killed himself.
How?
There never was a father that saved me at Gallipoli. Only an excuse to try to explain a black-eyed gypsy called Carla, who caught me in her spell and to whom I lost my head, my heart, and my honor. I should say your mother's honor. I've carried the shame of it all these years, till he turned up with that letter from her. Apparently, she never told Anton the truth. But he was my firstborn. I didn't want your mother to know.
There are a lot of things about all of us we don't want anyone to know, Papa. And when you said she cast a spell, perhaps you were right. He said himself she was a witch. And look, now, where he's lying.
What do you mean?
I've felt it. Heaven help me. But maybe that's only in my mind. Still, I see him from the waist down, all hair and 2 cloven hooves. It was poor innocent Linda who first called him a fawn. He was far more evil than that. Thank God he is without life, because what I see lying there is a satyr.
Illusion is belief. Belief is illusion. When the authorities picked up the body from the heath, there was nothing unusual about it. A hunting accident, most regrettable. But luckily there were none to mourn save the Cutlers. We have told you a Gothic tale of ghoulery, which for once ended not in despair, nor perhaps in happiness, but at least in relief and freedom. I'll be back shortly. Mrs. Cutler never learned of her husband's ancient transgression. Barbara married soon after and was a woman who had learned how to make marriage work and thrive. And Belinda finally got her family to call her just simply Linda, which was enough for the moment. She spent a few tears over Anton, who might have been, but being her age was soon adjusted to whatever was to be. A state, as long as it is expectant and hopeful, which is the best any of us at any age can ask for. Our cast included Anne Petoniak, Roberta Maxwell, Jada Rowland, Court Benson, and Michael Zaslow. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
And now, Mystery Theater.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall, and I invite you to join me as we journey through a forbidding landscape peopled with the most demoniacal furies in or out of this world. There is that moment, that imperceptible, unmarked, uncertain moment, when we pass from day to night, and from life to death. And try as we may, we can never isolate that moment. We can never grasp it, hold it, keep it. And somewhere during that moment, only the length of the shortest fraction of a second, the living are separated from the dead. And yet, it might just as well be as long as all eternity.
Who are you? You know who I am. I'm Bert. You can't be. Don't fight it. But Bert is dead. That's right. I'm dead. Then how can you be standing here talking to me? I don't know. I'm here, that's all. What do you want? I want my wife. She's my wife. But first, she had taken a vow to be mine. I know that vow. It says, till death do us part. You're dead. You're parted. I've come for her. I won't let you take her. How can you stop me? I'll kill you. How can you kill me? I'm dead.
Our mystery drama, Love Me and Die, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Ann Shepard and Mason Adams. The most important decisions of our lives are usually not based upon careful, reasoned study, or even on common sense. No, our most vital decisions are often arrived at suddenly, irrationally. Men and women choose each other because of a mysterious music in the voice, or a sparkle in the eye. You remember the saying, had the nose of the beautiful Helen of Troy sloped outward instead of inward, there never would have been a Trojan War. So, Stephen Barrow wanted Emily Phillips for the same reason Paris wanted Helen. She was the most beautiful woman he ever saw. These things never change.
Happy, darling?
Yes,
It doesn't sound very enthusiastic.
I'm sorry.
Sorry? What a word to use on a wedding night.
What I mean, I'm so afraid.
Afraid? Afraid of what?
I'm so afraid this is all a dream.
Oh, no, dear, it's real enough.
Oh, Steve, I want to be happy, darling.
And you will be, Emily. You and I, we are going to be the two happiest people in all the world.
Do you mean that, Steve?
Of course I mean it. Now, what's troubling you?
Bert.
Say it. What?
I'm thinking of Bert. I shouldn't be, I know, but I was married to Bert once.
Yes, dear, you were. You were. Bert is dead. He's gone. Forgotten. Will you listen to me? What kind of talk is this on our honeymoon?
Steve, you really are so wonderful.
Oh, of course I am.
And you'll just have to put up with me sometimes when I get into these moods.
Now, you're not going to have time for moods. We spend the night here at the motel. Tomorrow the plane for New York. 3 days in a big town, and then we fly to London.
Is it true? Are we really going?
Why do you keep asking if these things are true?
Because I find it so hard to believe that good things are going to happen to me at last.
Only good things from now on.
Oh, I love you. I love you so much.
Let me tell you why you're going to have a deliriously happy married life.
Why?
Because you're one woman in a million.
Oh.
You're not actually of this world.
Oh, come on, that isn't true.
You're so, what is the word? You're so ethereal. Yeah, that's probably the word. And you're so fragile, just like the delicate and beautiful things that you write poetry about.
When's the last time I told you you were wonderful?
Oh, about 45 seconds ago.
Oh, darling. I feel now that I can write again.
I know I can write again.
Hey, where are you going?
I want to look out the window. It's as if I just saw the moon and the stars for the very first time.
Well, now.
Let me tell you something, dearest. Every time you see the moon, the stars, the sun, the sky, it should be as if it were for the first time. Each time there should always be the thrill of discovery. This feeling is how I know I can write again.
That's great.
It's gone. All the misery, the suffering, everything I knew with Bert. His cruelty, his violence, buried with him. He'll never be able to hurt me again.
No, Emily, he's gone.
Finally. I'm free.
What's wrong? Emily, what is it?
Steve, look out the window.
But what?
There, near the swimming pool.
All right, I'm looking.
There's a man.
Where?
There, that man standing there.
Darling, there isn't anyone standing.
He's looking up this way.
I don't see anyone.
He's looking up at our window.
Oh, it has to be your imagination.
No, Steve. There's a man.
No, darling, it's just a shadow cast by the edge. What?
See? He's moving his hand.
I tell you, there's no one there.
He's beckoning for me to come.
Darling, it's only your imagination. Now, come away from the window.
I can't move.
Emily, there's no one out there. There's no one at all. Come with me, and I'll prove it.
No. I won't go to him. He'll take me away.
Emily, darling, get hold of yourself.
Oh, look at him. He's so much bigger than you are. Where are you going? Don't take your arms away.
I only want to pick up the telephone.
Why?
I have to prove something to you, darling. Nobody's there.
Oh, Steve.
Hello, desk. Yeah, look, this is Mr. Barrow in room 118. Listen, the swimming pool and the patio area, it has floodlights, those big lights.
Steve, he's coming closer.
Yeah, could you turn them on, please? No, I know what time it is. This is an emergency. Look, just don't ask questions. Do it, please.
Steve.
Emily, look, the lights. Thanks very much. You see that? It's light all around the patio and the pool. Now, where is that man? The man that you thought you saw?
Where?
It's all lit up. It's as bright as day. There's nobody there. It's deserted, isn't it?
Yes.
So, it was all just your imagination.
But I saw him.
It was like I said, a shadow, and then the lights came on, and it disappeared.
Yes. He disappeared. But just before he did, I saw his face. It was Bert.
It couldn't be.
Darling, I saw him.
Darling, Bert is dead.
I saw him. It was Bert. With that wide-brimmed floppy hat of his, the khaki trench coat, the boots.
Emily.
Cowboy boots. And you didn't see him?
No, dear.
How could you miss him?
You're going to see Dr. Rossman.
Oh, what good will he do?
Look, if it was your imagination, then we have a problem. But if Bert was actually there, then Rossman may have a problem. After all, it was Dr. Rossman who pronounced him dead.
You sure you saw Bert?
How could I not see him, a man of his size?
Yet Steve saw no one.
No one.
And then, when the pool and patio were flooded with light, suddenly he disappeared? But in that instant you saw his face?
And it was Bert.
No, it wasn't. Because Bert is in his grave.
But I tell you, I saw him.
Emily, you have a guilty conscience about Bert.
Guilty? Why?
Because he's dead, and you're alive.
But I told you how he treated me.
Yes, but you keep thinking. Perhaps it was your fault. Perhaps if you'd been more patient, more understanding.
Yes, perhaps.
And now, once again, you are married. And on your wedding night, you fear that Bert still feels that he's the bridegroom. And that's why he beckons you to come to him.
Doctor, what can I do?
Place your trust in Steve.
Oh, I do trust
Your full trust. Don't be afraid that this marriage will also fail. Steve loves you. He wants to protect you. Do you believe it?
Yes, I believe it.
If you really believe it, you don't have to be afraid of Bert anymore.
I'm not afraid. I'm no longer afraid of Bert.
Go on your honeymoon. Be happy with Steve. And you'll never see Bert again.
How did it go?
Dr. Rossman was just wonderful.
Really?
I suppose it's because he told me all the things I already knew myself. But deep down...
Such as?
Oh, it's all mixed up, but I think I understand it. Darling, let's order lunch.
If you can dismiss it that easily, great.
I was silly last night.
Yeah. You were also very scared.
Well, it was real enough, but it was an illusion. And now we both must forget it ever happened.
I've already forgotten.
Did you cancel the flight to New York?
No, not yet.
Let's not waste time here. We can eat at the airport.
You mean you feel well enough to go on the trip?
It's over. All the fear, all the worry.
Our bags are packed. We just have to check out.
New York, London, Paris, Rome, here we come.
You folks checking out? I hope you found the service satisfactory.
Oh, everything was fine. Just great.
We aim to please. What did you say the name was again?
Barrow. Mr. and Mrs. Stephen Barrow.
Oh, yeah. That'd be under the B's. Here we are. Oh, I got something for you. Sure be mighty glad to see it.
What is it?
We found it for you. Yes, sir, we did.
You found what?
Ain't you the party that called desk middle of the night and wanted the lights turned up around the pool?
Yeah, but,
We turned them on. We figured you must have lost something out there and wanted to find it, right?
No, the reason we wanted...
So we turned on the lights, but I guess it didn't help any.
As it turned out, it did.
So when the maintenance fellas come on this morning, we asked them to take a sharp look. And they found it for you.
Found what?
It's cufflink.
But what cufflink?
Well, your cufflink. No wonder you were so concerned. It's made out of solid gold.
That's not my cufflink.
Right there, plain as day, is your initial, Mr. Barrow. That big, bold B.
Well, there must be some mistake.
Well, how could there be a mistake?
Steve, let me see the cufflink.
Emily, it isn't mine.
Steve, let me see... This...
Emily, what's wrong?
This belonged... It was Bert's cufflink. I gave it to Bert for a wedding present. Steve, he was here. Bert was here.
It's all very well for the doctor to say it's Emily's imagination which is being fired by things like guilt and remorse and fear. Sure, we can all say that. But how about that gold cufflink with Bert's initial on it? I'll be back shortly with Act 2. From a philosophical point of view, one may express many attitudes toward death. But from a practical perspective, it is difficult, if not impossible, to deny that death is, at the very least, final. The soul may live on forever, but on one thing there has to be universal agreement. The body is gone. Well, last night, Emily Barrow saw her former husband, Bert Phillips, and Bert has been dead for over 3 years. A ghost? Do ghosts wear gold cufflinks?
Emily, dear, maybe we better not check out just yet.
No, I want to leave here right away.
Yeah, but the state that you're in...
He's here. I know, Bert's here. We've got to leave.
Yeah, yes, dear, of course. Well, let's just sit down for a minute, quietly. That's it. Relax. Let's be calm. You say that this is Bert's cufflink? How can you be sure?
Steve, I know.
The store that sold it to you could have had dozens.
I didn't buy it in a
Well,
store.
the jeweler could have made others, and there could have been someone with the initial B.
Steve, I'm terrified.
Darling, there's nothing that should make you as frightened as you are now.
The cufflink. I made it myself.
You what?
I was taking a course in jewelry making. I'd always expressed myself in words. I wanted to see if I could achieve meaning
all
in...
right, I believe you. I believe you. Now, let's look for the rational explanation.
This cufflink and the mate to it are the only ones of its kind in the world.
I won't fight you, dear. You made it. You recognize it. It belonged to Bert. I still say that there is a rational explanation.
No, not for me.
Yes, and you must listen to me. Now, when is the last time that you saw this cufflink?
3 years ago.
You haven't seen it in 3 years?
No.
So, what we must assume is that there was a burglary. The links were stolen.
No.
The thief may have sold them, and by a coincidence, the new owner had stopped at this very hotel.
No, Steve.
I remember you told me that your apartment had been broken into a few years ago. Now, why wouldn't the thief have taken the cufflinks?
Because they weren't in the apartment.
Where were they?
I buried them. With Bert.
You buried them with Bert? Why?
Because they were his. They belonged to him. And he loved them. Bert was here.
Emily, you must get hold of yourself.
He said he'd come back for me.
Who said what?
Bert. He said my place was with him. Forever. He said he'd come back for me. And he's cruel enough to drag me away.
I'm taking you to the doctor.
I've seen the doctor.
What do you want to do?
Maybe it's this place. Maybe there's something about this motel.
How could there be?
Let's get out of here. Oh, darling, please, we can still make the plane to New York. How much time do we have?
Plenty of time to finish your coffee. Feeling better?
Much. It must have been the motel. I remember now, I once spent a night there with Bert. The place has been remodeled, has a new name.
Place can be haunted. Sometimes by a memory.
I think this whole town is haunted for me. It's where Bert and I spent most of our marriage.
Oh, you look so much better now.
I feel so much better. I must have worried you horribly last night.
Yes?
Well, it should teach you a lesson. Don't ever fall in love with a girl at first sight and marry her 2 weeks later without knowing anything about her.
I know everything I need to know. How do you predict these things anyhow? I had a friend who married the girl next door. They knew everything about each other. The marriage lasted 6 months.
Transnational Airlines, flight number 1 for New York's LaGuardia
That's
Airport.
us. Flight number 1 to New York.
Let's go.
Yeah.
At gate 16. Your attention, please. Will Mrs. Bert Phillips please report to the airline service desk in the main lobby?
What?
Mrs. Bert Phillips.
Mrs. Bert Phillips. That's me.
No, you are not Mrs. Bert Phillips. You are Mrs. Steve Barrow.
That's how he would page me. He's here.
Oh, darling.
You said you'd believe me.
And I do, but there can be another Mrs. Bert Phillips.
He's paging me.
Darling, look, if you claim to see him, that's one thing, and I'll cross that bridge with you when we get there. But you simply can't jump at every sound. Now, wait here a minute.
But...
No, but nothing. Here, at this phone booth.
Why? Why are we...
Now, I want to help you. Emily, pick up that directory. Come on.
All right.
Open it. All right, find the name Phillips. Phillips. All right, now, under B. Look, he wasn't the only Bert Phillips. See, there are 3 Bert Phillipses, 2 Bertrams, and 6 B Phillips.
Yes.
Some of them could be Berts also. See what I mean?
I think so.
Now, come on, we'll miss that plane.
Okay.
Mrs. Bert Phillips, please report to the service desk in the
Steve.
main lobby.
That is not you. 2 hours from now, we'll be in New York. Things will be different. All right, here we are. Gate 6. Guess we'll have to stand online and have our tickets checked. Why don't you sit down? I'll take care of it.
Steve.
What is it?
Over there.
by the gate. A very tall man.
Where?
See?
No, I don't see.
There, Steve. He's pointing to me. He's motioning me to come to him.
Emily.
Just the way he did last night.
Emily.
I won't go.
Emily.
I've got to get away from him.
Emily, come back.
No.
Emily.
No.
Emily,
He's
stop.
coming after us. Faster.
Emily.
Just...
Stop for a minute.
No, he'll take me away.
I won't let him.
You can't stop him.
Look out for the door. No, Emily, look out. Emily, where are we going?
Taxi! Taxi! Get in quickly. Hurry. Slam the door. Driver, get away from here. As fast as you can, please.
Maybe she'll sleep now. Dr. Rossman, what am I going to do about her?
I wish I could tell you.
Isn't there any treatment, any medicine?
It all adds up to time, patience, luck. And if this delusion continues, I would suggest she be placed in a sanitarium.
Why?
Because she'll be unable to function in normal surroundings.
Why do you call it a delusion?
What else can I call it?
Well, suppose it's true. Suppose she really did see him.
No, Steve. Don't. It isn't good for you to think that way, and it won't help her.
But just suppose she did.
Now, Steve, that's impossible.
You know, you doctors, you think you know everything.
We don't. We know very little. And that very little has to go a long, long way. But what we know, we know.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Listen, this Bert, you knew him. What kind of a guy was he? She never told me very much about him, except that he treated her terribly.
I never met him.
You never? I thought that you had known him all.
Emily came to see me about a year or so ago, quite distressed. She said she was having trouble with him. She said he would even beat her. What she needed was to build up enough nerve to leave him.
Emily happened to mention that you were the doctor who pronounced him dead. Isn't that unusual for a psychiatrist?
Yes, but I was the doctor at the scene.
What was the scene?
Haven't you ever asked Emily?
Yes, but she can't talk about it.
They owned a cabin on Indian Mountain. Bert was a writer on hunting, fishing, you know.
That's wild country.
The back of their property led to a cliff, a drop of a couple of 100 feet. She was out there one morning, doing some watercolors. He was drunk. They got into an argument. He started towards her, and somehow he lost his footing and fell.
Well, now, why would you be called?
She went to pieces. All she could think of was to telephone me. I came, and I did what I could.
He was killed, wasn't he?
Instantly. It's a sheer drop right onto the rocks. Well, call me in the morning.
Yeah.
And remember, if this persists, you will have to think about a definite course of action. Good night.
Night, Doctor. And thank you.
Steve?
Darling, you should be trying to get some sleep.
Where are we?
We're at a hotel.
What happened?
We were at the airport.
I remember.
And you thought that you saw Bert.
I did see Bert.
And you became panicky and you ran away, and I took you to this hotel and called Dr. Rossman.
Oh.
And he gave you a shot.
He doesn't believe I saw Bert?
That's right.
Neither do you?
Darling.
Last night you said you could understand me. I need that understanding right now.
Emily, you must be calm.
I don't need someone to tell me to be calm, to relax. I need someone who believes in me.
I believe in you.
And believe what I tell you. I saw Bert, even though you won't find a shred of evidence. A single cold, hard fact to support me. You must believe me only because you love me. You must believe me because I ask you to believe me. I would believe you.
Emily.
Do you? Do you believe me?
Yes, darling. Oh. Yes, I believe you.
Suddenly I feel so sleepy. It's as if a great weight had just been lifted off my shoulders. as if I'd been wakened from some terrible nightmares. I'm not afraid to go back to sleep, Steve. It's been such a hectic day for you, too. Won't you get to bed?
Yeah, I just want to sit here for a minute. Very tired. I'm almost too tired to get up. Let me open the window.
Don't stay up too late.
I won't. Emily, there's one thing that bothers me. Emily? Well, never mind. We can talk about that in the morning. What? Who is it? Who is it? Just a minute. Ned?
Good evening, Steve.
Who are you?
You know who I am. I'm Bert.
It was Dr. Rossman who officially pronounced Bert dead. So, what's this? The good doctor has an entire array of medical and scientific fact to confirm his findings. Stephen Barrow has only the testimony of his eyes and ears. In the final analysis, you, of course, will have to decide. And I shall present additional evidence for both sides when I return shortly with Act 3. There are those who say that death is the end, and those who say that death is the beginning. Now, however, it seems that we are being faced with death as a continuation. Bert Phillips was killed in an accident, a fall from a cliff. He was properly and officially buried. But here he seems to be standing at the door of the hotel room where his former wife is spending the night with her new husband. Up to now, it was only Emily, frightened and troubled Emily, who had been able to see Bert. But now, is it Steve's turn? Steve sees Bert, sees him plainly, as he stands in the doorway.
Who are you?
I told you. Bert.
You can't be. You're dead.
I'm dead.
Well, how can you be standing here talking to me?
I don't know. It's enough for me that I'm here.
What do you want?
I want to talk to you. May I come in?
It's a dream. That's what it is. It's a dream.
It may not be.
You admit you're dead. What are you doing here?
You sent for me.
I sent for you. What are you talking about?
You'll have to figure that out for yourself.
Why would I send for you?
There's an idea forming in the back of your mind. You're not aware of it consciously. You're going to resist it, but it's the truth.
I still don't know what you want.
I want my wife.
She's my wife.
She had taken a vow to be mine.
That vow says till death do us part. You're dead. You're parted.
That's just a technicality.
But if you're dead, why do you want Emily?
She belongs with me.
If you're dead and she's alive, how can you be together?
She won't be alive when I take her.
What do you mean?
I'll have to kill her.
Kill her?
Why not? She killed me.
Yeah, but you died in an accident.
That's her story. What actually happened was that I was standing at the edge of the cliff taking photographs for an article I was writing, and she just pushed me over.
I don't believe it.
You better believe it. Because one day, a year or two from now, she'll have to kill you, too.
Oh, this is a dream.
I need your help.
Why should I help you?
In the long run, I'll be saving your life. You have to convince her to come to the cabin. It's the only place from where I can take her. That's where she killed me.
You can't be serious.
Think about what I told you. Keep asking yourself, why do you see me? You might get the answer if you first ask yourself, Why did she see me? Or, better yet, ask her.
Steve?
What?
Oh, you poor darling. Did you fall asleep in that chair?
I guess I did.
I feel so guilty. I had such a wonderful, refreshing sleep. So deep, so restful.
Did I dream?
What are you muttering about?
You said that Bert always wore a big floppy hat and a trench coat and cowboy boots.
Oh, darling, the absolutely last person in this whole world I want to talk about is Bert.
Yeah. Listen.
Bert Phillips, as far as I'm concerned, has never existed.
Emily, tell me something. Why do you think...
Yes, dear?
Nothing.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm starved. Darling, are you all right?
Sure. I just had a crazy dream, that's all.
Steve, you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. Why?
You haven't touched a thing.
Oh, I never eat much breakfast. The important thing is that you feel okay.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have this terrible confusion, and then suddenly it's gone. Why it came, you'll never know. How it went, you'll never find out. It's as if someone magically took it away. But it's gone, and that's all that matters. And now, darling, are we ready to resume our honeymoon?
Sure. But we'll have to make some new reservations.
Tell you what, let's not go to New York and then on to Europe.
No, why not?
Well, we've postponed it twice already. Maybe it's a sign that deep down we didn't want to go so far away in the first place. How about Mexico City? Just a few hours away and we can... Steve, are you really all right?
Emily, do you see someone standing by the door?
Where?
Just to the left of the cashier's desk?
No, darling, there's nobody standing.
It must have been my imagination.
Oh, Steve. You've caught it from me, this delusion of seeing people. What did it look like?
I'm not even sure I saw anyone.
Mexico City. How about it?
Yeah, sounds great.
My problem is I don't have a thing to wear for Mexico. Neither do you.
Well, then let's go somewhere else.
No, let's go shopping. I'll meet you back here at the hotel for dinner, and we can make reservations for the morning.
Are you sure that you're up to going by yourself?
Darling, I always shop by myself, and certainly never with a man.
Well, but do you feel well enough?
When I think of how silly I was, that whole Bert business. Well, I've got to get started. See you at dinner, darling.
Hello?
Darling, I hope you did some shopping, too.
Yeah, I picked up a few things.
I'm spending a lot of money.
Well, that's all right.
What are you doing?
I thought I'd take a nap.
That's good, darling. You do that. I'll see you in a little while. Bye.
Why didn't I ask her? Why? Why?
You left your door open. Bad. You should keep the door locked these days.
What do you want?
You didn't ask her.
Ask her what?
You know what.
Were you at the cashier's desk in the coffee shop at breakfast time?
You know I was.
This is a dream.
Dream or reality, what does it matter? You're stuck with me because you believe her. You want to believe her. You love her.
This is getting us nowhere.
I love her, too. I'm a bigger chump than you are. Even after what she did to me, I love her.
And why did you treat her so badly?
Who says I treated her badly?
Everybody.
Who's everybody?
Dr. Rossman, for one.
He never said I mistreated her. He said she told him I abused her.
But you did.
Only because she says so.
Why should she kill you?
For the same reason she'll kill you.
You keep saying that.
Why do you refuse to believe it? It's true.
You can't prove it.
Oh, but I can. The camera will prove it.
What camera?
I told you I was out there taking pictures. She sneaked up behind me and pushed me over the cliff. Her story, she was painting pictures and I was drunk, started beating her, and somehow lost my balance.
Why shouldn't I believe her?
Because she lied. She made her way down the mountain to where I was lying dead, poured liquor all over me, but she'd forgotten about the camera.
The camera?
The camera. I was so intent on taking my pictures, that's why I didn't hear her. But the camera went over the cliff with me. It broke against the rocks. It came to rest, finally, behind some bushes.
I believe Emily.
Oh, in your place I would, too. But the camera, all smashed up, has been lying there 3 years now, in snow, in mud, summer and winter. It's still there. Or what's left of it is still there. Not 20 feet from where I landed.
I said I don't believe you.
She forgot about it or didn't think about it.
In a court of law, that wouldn't prove a thing. That camera could have fallen there at any time.
It's not supposed to prove anything in a court of law. It's supposed to prove something to you.
What do you want me to do?
Bring her to the cabin. To the cliff. I want her.
You think I'm crazy?
Crazy or sane, it doesn't matter to me. Bring her. Let me have her.
No.
She'll kill you.
You keep on saying she'll kill me. Why?
Okay. Ask me the question you're afraid to ask her. Why do you think she saw me?
Because she has a guilty conscience. She feels guilty because she's happy with me.
Does she? Now let's examine that. She feels guilty because she's happy with you. She's so happy with you that on her wedding night, she sees me. Shouldn't that prove something?
What could it prove?
She's sorry. Not because she killed me, but because she killed me and wound up with you.
She loves me.
No, she likes you. Why not? You're a nice guy. Most girls like you. But love, that's something else. You're not exciting for Emily the way I was. You're not wild enough for her the way I was. That's why she saw me, Steve. She wants me.
That's a lie.
You can't face it. That's why you didn't ask her.
Ask her what?
Why she saw me on your wedding night.
I'll kill you.
I'm already dead.
Why do you insist she killed you?
Because I was wise to her. You'll also get wise to her one day. Bring her up to the cabin.
Never.
Scared?
Why should I be scared?
Once she's up there, she'll have to choose between us. And you're scared she'll choose me.
Why do you want to go to the cabin?
I have to do something.
I don't understand. What is there you'd have to do with the cabin?
It concerns Bert.
Bert?
Suppose you see him again.
I don't want to go to the cabin.
You've got to. We have to get rid of Bert.
But I am rid of him.
He may be gone, he may not. But if you can face that cabin and that cliff, then you will destroy him for good.
I haven't been here since he died.
You never told me how it happened.
I was never able to talk about it.
Can you talk about it now?
I was painting. My easel was set up here, right near the edge of the cliff. It's a spectacular view, isn't it?
Yes.
Careful. Don't stand too close to that edge. He was drunk, more than usual, ugly, bad-tempered. He criticized my work. I paid no attention, and that infuriated him. He lunged at me, and I was terrified. I stepped aside. He stumbled and just fell over. It was awful.
Did you love him?
Oh, no. How could I love him? He was a beast.
Well, then, why did you see him on our honeymoon?
I didn't really see him. It was only my imagination.
Why should you even see him in your imagination? Why should there have been room in your mind, your heart, for anyone but me? Wasn't I enough for you?
You were. You are.
Or did you want him? Do you still want him?
He's dead.
He was there at the hotel. I saw him. You saw him? You wanted me to see him. You made it a test of my love. And so because I love you, I saw him. And that's why I brought you here. So that you can choose between us.
Between whom?
Between Bert and me.
How can I? Bert's dead.
Is that the only reason?
Let go of me.
Is it?
Steve!
Did you kill Bert?
No!
Tell the truth!
No!
Did you kill him?
Yes!
Why?
Because he laughed at me, at my work, at my poetry, at my painting. He said they're a joke.
Oh, they're not. They're exquisite.
He was right. I'm a phony.
Oh, no, you're wonderful.
No, I'm not. I'm a phony. I'm not wonderful. Nothing about me is wonderful. Bert was right. He said, you're a phony. A poet who never writes poetry. A painter who never paints a picture. Even the cufflinks. Bert made those cufflinks. He knew what I was. He loved me for what I was, and I loved him. But sometimes I got mad enough to kill him. And one day I did.
Oh, Emily, listen. Emily, whatever you've done, I love you.
I don't want you. I want Bert. I need a man like Bert.
Emily, you can't mean any of this. Emily.
Don't come near me.
Emily!
Don't come near me. You know where Bert is now. He's just on the other side of the ledge. Bert!
It's only a dream.
Bert!
Emily!
I'm coming!
Look out, Emily! You'll fall over that ledge!
He's calling me!
There's no one there!
Let go of me!
You're crazy! You'll go over the edge! You'll get killed!
Let go.
Emily!
Bert! Help
I
me!
can't let you kill yourself!
Bert!
No, Emily!
Make him let go of me!
Emily! Get away from the ledge!
Bert! I'm coming to you!
The police list it as an accident. The second tragic accident to occur at that beautiful but seemingly fatal spot. What did happen? Once again, we present you with options. We could say, Stephen, consumed with jealousy, killed her. We could say, her guilty conscience killed her. Or we could say, Bert came back to reclaim her. You can make a case for each, and also for me to return in just a few moments. She loves him. He loves her for reasons that defy all understanding. And once they fall in love, the passion can flame for a moment or for all eternity. We dwell on love here because all the other mysteries are slowly yielding to science, to technology. Soon love will be the only mystery left us, besides those you will find here 7 chilling times a week. Our cast included Ann Shepard, Mason Adams, Robert Dryden, and Robert L. Green. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.